Myself.
You
can't
people
now.
In the back.
Hey,
I can see myself now.
Hey, everybody.
This is the Functional Gentleman. We're your hosts, Roy Gravis, Bucky Pender. We're live at Texas Tail. If you can't figure it out by the big neon sign behind me, it says "Never Stop Chasing." It's hectic. We had some technical stuff. We forgot a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Look at us being stupid. But anyway, we pulled it off.
We do what we do.
We get it on the fly. How's your week?
I'm just happy to be here,
You're
man.
going to be both, man. Super stressed, super anxiety. The fact that I left the plug in Silsbee didn't help none.
We're on island time, so you just go with it, and whatever happens, happens, baby.
Does that mean we're technically island boys?
I'm an island boy.
No, quit that
No,
shit.
I can't do that?
No, stop that. No.
I just want to be an island boy.
We don't have dreadlocks. We can't do that. I don't have enough hair for dreadlocks, first of all.
No, you don't. You definitely don't.
I do not have enough hair for dreadlocks.
Hey, what you drinking over there, little buddy?
Double old fashioned.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
How is it?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah? So,
It goes down smooth like a
Just to
Tennessee
kinda-
Walker.
just to kind of give everybody a little bit of a heads up, Roy's going to go mobile here in a minute because they're doing a free tour for everybody that's here.
Just a full body cam.
So we're going to get a little behind the scenes of Texas Tail and the distillery and get a little bit of a story.
Yes, always a little bit of a story. Stories are good. Stories are fun. We got some pretty bottles in front of us. We're going to try some stuff a little later.
I'm so excited.
We're going to get some insider access. We got James and Lani Wilson both in the house tonight. Nick and Greg could not be here because of family reasons. We understand that. We got kids too. We get it.
Love you, Nick. Love you, Greg.
Yep. Those guys are awesome. This place is awesome.
Yeah, it is. I'm just having a blast.
I know. I love it. Every time we come here, it's
happy
so
to be here.
They're
Didn't
so
get here.
hospitable.
Wish I could have got here earlier yesterday because I know you and the wife came.
We stopped in. Yeah, I
Before
had some
going
of
to
their 4th of July cocktails. I had the
yeah?
Second Amendment. The wife did not have a 4th of July cocktail, but I did.
Yeah?
Second Amendment's pretty good. The only critique I have for it is go with 101 proof instead of 87 proof. But
That's never a bad idea, though.
no, I don't feel it is. I don't feel it is at all. But yeah, I love their ice, by the way. Big square with the TTD Texas thing on it.
Not TTB.
No, not TTB. So yeah, I mean we literally pulled it all. We had to get a makeshift power cord because I left the cord in Silsbee. I'm ready whenever y'all are. I'm ready whenever you are. Yep, round them up.
All right, we're getting everybody rounded up for the
round
tour.
them up, and then as they start rounding, I'm gonna literally get up in a minute, and you're gonna be by yourself for a little bit.
All by myself.
You're not completely by yourself though. You got the wife.
Yeah.
The kids are here. Your kids are here.
My kids are here.
Yeah, your kids are here. They're older. My kids are with their Nini. I got to go pick them up tomorrow. I got to meet her in Mont Bellevue.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's good times, good island time. I had lunch at one of my favorite places on the island earlier. We went to Bruchachos on the Strand.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We went to Nick's.
Did you get the fried Oreos?
No.
Y'all disappoint me greatly.
I had to keep it calm. I knew we were coming here. I already told you I needed a nap because I ate too much.
I know, and I found out something by that. Do you know that Google Android Auto will censor you if you use a profanity in it? Because when I did the talk message and it replayed it back to me, it bleeped out the F word that I put in the text message to you.
That's pretty funny.
So my car censored me. I've always been censored for most of the life. But anyway, we're just kind of waiting for some folks to meander. We're going to slide in behind them.
Here we go.
Yep. All right, I'm flipping off.
All right. You step out.
Sure.
I'm going to switch it to the collab cam, and we're just going to kind of enjoy a tour.
I'm going to follow at the end. I'm going to walk in. Look, they got bottles. Nice. Oh, I got a sideline report.
Sideline reporter.
Okay. All right, guys. Ready? Good. So this is this was for here because this is the most price tracker for feet.
They basically, one of the chefs made the Texas Tail Distillery. He did habanero and jalapeno, but it's like watermelon jalapeno. So we'll probably eventually have all the flavors.
Spicy.
Build great specifically for they try to make it safe as possible. Everything became pretty flat. Good job, Bear. Black Bear. But we always try to keep every dollar we can safe. Texas Tail Distillery on the shelf. We did. We got after the race about circle just to look at it. So that's sponsored him. Installation process real quick, and then I'll kind of see it. Just see how the plan is going to spin everything. Basically, our grains come in, they come in okay, it's not like little pearls or anything like that. It takes a long time to cook that stuff. Gallons of water in this thing, and heat up about 165, 170 around there. We'll start out about green. So let's come back up. We don't want to get over 165-ish because you never want to hear me. Sorry, sometimes I get low. We'll heat back up to about 165, 170, somewhere around there. We don't want to get any higher than that. Then we actually start evaporating water with the product. It'll pressurize to about 85, 90 as far as the vodka goes, it is still free to separate our vodka from other Texas vodkas. They use 100% corn in other vodka. Okay, so we do it cleans it up on the back end and makes it a little bit sweet. So extremely cocktail friendly and you can sip it. So the first distillation process happens inside the tank because of the heat compression. Okay, so the first process is here, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth to the top, and then cooling tower, and down to the receiving tank. So we yield off of one run of vodka, we yield about 35 to 45 gallons. It comes out of about 90 food. So that translates to a lot more bottles than just a gallon. And whatever we can run, so whatever we can run, like critical time, soil, and vodka, and then as we get it, push it down and get it to quite fine so we can put it on. Texas Tail is in over 600 liquor stores all across Texas. We're only in Texas now, but the vodka you find in Texas, for the wine, the new coastlines, they just got introduced to specs, so it's slowly starting seeing those shelves. Total wine still waiting to hear back. So anyway, we'll put it down and it'll be 35, 45 gallons before I get 100. Whiskey, pretty simple, only one to hold still one time. Fun fact, barrels, the barrel of it gets whiskey color. Okay? So we actually use the char number 3, 53 gallon char number 3. It goes from 1 to 5. Now, the unique thing about our whiskey here at Texas Tail is, of course, we're here in Galveston. Very high humidity down here, and that has a huge effect on what happens to the barrel. Okay? So basically, what happens is the humid air is heavier than the alcohol inside We lose product, but it makes a better product back in and faster. So, and that's another reason why they named it Coastline whiskey, because without the Texas coastline, it would not be the whiskey. And that's what separates our whiskey. And of course, all of our whiskeys, you can see all the barrels over there, it's all distilled, aged, and bottled by. So we're not bringing anything in. It's not whiskey takes about 3 or 4 years. In a perfect world, we can get boxed and bottled from the still to the bottle in about 7 days. We got nothing going on back here. We got nothing going on back here. It's not perfect. So, that's about it, guys. And then the moonshine is pretty simple. It's a corn whiskey, and we do 100 proof moonshine, and then we do flavors: peach, apple, black cherry. So they're not your typical put them in your car and start it. Fire after you drink them, you know what I mean? Well, we designed it that way. We wanted people to be able to actually enjoy the flavors of them without it. So that's why we designed it that way. But any questions, guys? Or, yeah, doesn't matter. Yes, good question. So basically, all of our grains are pretty similar. We only use the same 4 or 5 grains, so it's easy to pump those forward here. And we don't use any kind of filter like that. How we do this thing is where we still whiskey. There's 3 parts to it, and parts to the tail. Basically, we don't want any carrying taste. So all pretty great. But yes, we do everything for now until demand gets bigger. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's a problem with the face. How do you break down your product? Good question. So what we do is we have a digital device, and it's a pump basically, and it sucks up the liquid and it gives us a digital readout. How we do it is like every other company in the world, we add water. Okay, that's how every other company. You can never tell what the fruit would be, but just put the water grain. It's always going to have to be on the back. You never predict it. Any more questions, guys? No? Okay. Well, we are sampling bourbons today. Our recommendation is always start low, go high, because you start with high stuff. By the time you get to the lower stuff, it's probably going to taste like water, right? So, if anybody would like this, we did an 87 proof traditional American bourbon, and a 101 proof rye whiskey, 111 proof wheat bourbon, and then 120 proof cash strength. Okay? So these are the same bourbons.
That's where I start at.
Okay. So anybody with 87 proof? Yes. That's the low. That's the low. Yeah, that's me.
Got a nice shot. I'm going to start with the high end, by the way.
They cut down. All right. Good deal. Good deal. All right. We're going to move on to the rye next. I know rye.
Try to flip the camera. Can you hear me okay? You're going to have to shake your head. Okay.
Go. Which one do you do?
Right.
Awesome. All right. So just one rye right here. Strong punch at the beginning, but smoothness on the back end is really what we're focused on, and that's like I said, it has a special effect on the whiskey down here, and these whiskeys really showcase that effect. The effect is the humidity on the barrels and what happens to the whiskey when it's surrounded by that. You'll find that across the board with all that is that humidity. That's your shot. So we'll go to the beef bourbon next. 111. Yeah, we're getting higher and higher, so don't feel like you have to. You know what I mean? We don't beef bourbon. One. Here. I already tried it. Two. You already got it? Okay. You want to try it too? Three. Y'all want some beef bourbon? 111. Four. Yeah. I think we're like 5 or 6. No, I'll go for 121. Yeah, right. I know where I'm going. I take your school of thought in reverse. I start outside and go low. It's not always up there. That is our oldest whiskey. Like I said, we can only let them age for about 3 to 4 years at a time. It's the brain. Well, no, traditional is they call it bourbon. How much wheat do you just no corn now, or do you just, no? There's still corn in it, but that's part of the magic, man. Magician never reveals their secrets. So we'll go.
It's the 120.
2, 3, 4. You're good. Would y'all like any? No. Got one more? No. Hey, baby. Man, people threw it back there too. I need one more. You're right. For you? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the feed at this point. You good with that? I'll come back shortly.
All right. So that was. Am I back? Okay. Yeah, I'm back on. All right. So that was kind of the little bit of the tour. I know the sound was a little harder to hear, just in that once you get kind of to that back portion of their building, it is a little spotty. I'm not sure if Roy was on the Wi-Fi or not, but he is running it off of his phone with a little external mic, so it was a little spotty. We will have Lani and or Greg on hopefully shortly once they kind of finish that up, so that we can kind of ask them some questions, see if we can't get some answers on what he was saying and kind of where they're going with everything. But stay tuned. That was kind of just a little bit of behind the scenes. And Roy's back.
I'm always back. Man, that 121.
Hey, Clint.
That 121 was good.
Was it?
Oh God, it was so good.
So it was a little, a little spotty on the sound.
Okay,
it was a
I can
little
feel
spotty.
you.
But I was kind of explaining once you get to the back 40 where the distillery
Right.
is, it's a little spotty. Period.
It is a little spotty, yeah.
So it
and
was harder to hear what he was saying, but I did tell everybody that he will be coming on.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of get some answers as we go go forward.
Basically, like to sum it up in a whole, the tour was kind of pretty basic.
Right.
But I mean, like at the same time, they started out with the 87 proof and worked their way up to the 120. I didn't follow that school of thought. I started at
Just
the 120 and went backwards.
Well, you know.
So, but I mean, that's how I normally operate anyway. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's good product. A lot of the discussion was about the humidity factor, which we all know we deal with in Texas. And it makes it to where they don't age. Like they're 121 proof. It's only aged 3 years.
Right.
And it drinks like 6 or 7. Like it's got that kind of.
I don't think they had the cask strength out at.
I don't think they did neither. I think they
Texas
kept it
Whiskey
to kind of like the rye,
I
the
could
weeded,
be wrong, but
stuff like that. But I mean, we'll.
And as you can see, they do age in house.
Yes.
These are actual barrels.
They're actual barrels
behind me.
Bucky's head.
So they are aging in house.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But
And they're doing a good job. I mean, like I don't know if y'all heard this on the clip or not, but like they got super started with their vodka.
Yeah.
Like every distillery does. They start at Clear Spirits.
right,
From start to finish, they can make a barrel of vodka in a week. Is what James said. They can literally make it in 7 days if they don't have anything else going on. If it's a slow week, they can turn out a barrel of vodka in 7 days.
can you barrel age vodka?
I feel like you could.
What would it do to it?
I don't know.
Because it's a neutral grain spirit.
It's very
so it's
neutral, but like
it's not
like I
supposed to
found
have
out too,
much
and I don't know if
anyway.
you caught this on the audio or not. Most of their mash bills only 4 or 5 grain. That's it. They cut it off at 5 grain. Don't ask me what the fifth
I was
grain
gonna say,
is.
what's the fifth
I don't
grain?
know. We may try to steal that information from James or Lani when they
Because I mean,
get on
4
set.
grains are becoming more and more popular with.
They are, yeah.
Penelope, and there's a bunch of other.
Yeah,
brands
Penelope's
that
doing
are-
a lot of stuff with their 4 grains.
that announce, it's now a 4 grain, but I don't really ever. There's not a whole lot of 5 grain.
No,
But
no,
so all of their product is made with a 5 grain, or
no.
okay. So he was just explaining that.
Yeah,
some
I'm
of
sure
them
we'll
do.
pick that. But I know most of it, they were talking about they get their grain from up around Dallas.
Okay,
I do know that much. So everything is literally Texas grain to glass.
That's
with this
one thing I was going
company.
to ask. 'cause
Yes.
I'm curious. With us being in,
They even went as far as saying not only are they grain to glass, the labels are in Texas, the boxes they ship it in are in Texas, the bottles they put it in, it's all Texas.
Really?
Like literally all Texas.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's start to finish.
Because that was one of the questions I was going to ask, but obviously you can't hear me. He can't hear me.
Yeah,
So I'll
kinda-
ask whenever he comes on, but I'm curious because since we're in Texas, rye is not a grain that just naturally and greatly grows in Texas.
Well, wheat's kind
So
of
I'm-
the same.
so I'm
in
curious
that same
of-
boat. I mean, wheat, to my knowledge, doesn't really grow. I
I was
mean, it
just-
grows down here, but it doesn't like grow like it does in like Kansas, Nebraska, that part of the country.
Yes, Denman, you need to get the 121.
The
proof.
120 is
It
good. I'm not
it
gonna
is
lie.
Really good.
I asked Lani. I said, "Hey, can I have a double?" And she's like, "Yeah." So my little thing was almost to the top. Like it was like
Dude.
maybe had spacing.
I turned my mic off because it gets kind of loud out here.
Right.
Just so everybody could hear you. Mm-hmm. Did you try one of these little jelly ring thingies? The mango habanero or whatever.
I
it
didn't
is?
try that one.
It's spicy. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's got a
though.
little kick to it. Yeah.
It's really good.
Burn you a little bit.
little bit.
I like it.
But it dissipated quickly. But it was really sweet. I mean, it'd be a really cool like gift idea.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a lot of cool gift ideas. I mean, they've got
Accidentally set them out in a
they've
bowl.
got tons of merch. And we'll talk about it too. Their moonshine that they do is pretty good.
Did he give you any kind of insight on the moonshine?
I know the flavored ones are around, I want to say between 20 and 40 proof. They're not super high proof, but you're getting more flavor. But their heartbreak proof comes in at 100. So I'm sure we'll dabble in the heartbreak proof here in a little bit. But I mean, y'all saw what I saw. Literally, they do everything in house.
So
which is phenomenal to me.
I did notice on their little sign that it shows the pricing because you can buy all the bottles here. They do have selections at select locations in some liquor stores, but there's one on the very bottom, and it's a whiskey if I'm not mistaken, but it's Old Hansford.
Yeah.
I'm curious of what is that and where did it come from and why do they have
Old
it?
Hansford's, I think, is a partner brand that they kind of do stuff with. I want to say it's done out of Kentucky or Ohio. I don't remember which. But
So they're basically just bottling it.
I've had Old Hansford before. It's actually I've had it from this facility actually.
Oh, really?
Let me rephrase that. Their old facility on the seawall is where I tried Old Hansford for the first time. But yeah,
Interesting.
we're off a post office right now in their new facility.
Yeah,
And this
they've been
facility's
here for 2 years?
2 years, yes. They've been here for 2
Because
years.
we came like right after they opened.
Yeah, it was
this
like a month
facility.
after they opened this one. Yeah, I think we were here within the first 30 days. So, but I mean, it's a fun atmosphere. I mean, they got the patio outside with the AstroTurf and the
Giant Jenga.
Yeah, the giant Jenga, the
Cornhole.
cornhole. I mean, Texas traditions, big
mean,
wooden blocks and
Right.
things that you throw stuff at.
Big wood and cornhole.
That's too
dropping
funny.
my bag in a hole and playing with big wood. No?
Where's the want button?
Yeah,
We'll
that's
laugh
the
at
one.
it. Yeah, we'll laugh at it. I can laugh at it.
So
Look at you go.
Ronnie showed up.
I saw that. Where's Kim at? Because I know Kim needs to get off
here.
that Jameson
Hey,
shit.
they don't have Jameson.
They ain't got Jameson in this bar. Nah, I got Jameson. No, ma'am.
No Jameson and no Hennessy.
Nope. Okay, that's good.
good.
What's she getting her flight, just
What
out
do
of
we got?
curiosity?
What do we got in the flight?
Okay. So she's got a bunch of vodkas and shine and one whiskey. That's all I heard out of that.
So we're converting people with Coastline.
Yes, I like it. Did she get the regular Coastline, like the 87 proof Coastline? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to come sample some of the stronger stuff here in a minute. But yeah, we got, like I said, it's every time we can convert somebody to off of Jameson, I love
Yeah,
that.
just get them off
Yes,
Jameson.
get them off
period.
Jameson. Jameson's garbage. Come on, guys.
And here
Jameson.
comes the tour.
There goes the tour. The tour's leaving. Bye, everybody.
Well, what did we think?
The good tour?
It's all
tour?
good?
You got a buzz yet? Okay, just checking. Just checking. 'Cause I know y'all were hitting it. Y'all were hitting it fairly good while I was in there. So
We got a baby in a bar.
I know. Hey, the baby was cool. The baby was the chillest one in the room. Yeah.
Hey guys,
There you go.
don't act surprised.
People walk by, they're like, "Oh crap! There's guys with microphones and cameras. What's going on?" You think they would have picked up on the fact that I was literally walking in there with a microphone and a phone?
You would think.
And like nobody, like, the sad thing about it, nobody even paid me any attention. I literally just kind of wallflowered and just sit there and was like,
Fine, nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
good with it.
That's
I'm
good.
awesome with
I
it.
would rather people act that way. We don't try to make it awkward.
No, for sure. But I mean, like I said, they started out, went through all the bourbons because it's bourbon release for them with the Coastline. So they started out at 87 and then went to 121. I think was the highest. And I made a joke with James. I said, the sad thing about it is when Mike Wright from Longhorn only shows up on the show, we normally go like hazmat off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat.
But today we did. That's the weeded, by the way, the one you just turned. I think that's the rye.
All right, so just kind of to run through it with everybody, their regular normal expression comes in. This one is 87 proof. Just so you know, they're not all like low proof. Whatever they're going to appeal to most whiskey drinkers because the rye comes in at 101 proof, aged 2.5 years.
Yep. That's the rye. That's the weeded you got your hands on now.
Oh, wow. This weeded comes in at 111, aged for 4 years.
Yeah, the weeded's a little high. Proof for a weeded whiskey, it's high proof.
And then, of course, the cask strength. So this one is actually 119.7.
Yeah, I had a little.
So it comes comes in a little bit lower than the one
I think they have
tried.
a double cask.
And then the regular expression bourbon whiskey comes in at 87.
No, like I said,
aged 3 years.
You're going to be surprised. I think there's a bottle that they just bottled like today.
Oh, really?
Or maybe yesterday. I don't know. I'm trying to get the deets on it. But at the same time,
maybe we can weasel our way into a single barrel.
I feel like we maybe.
Lani.
We'll figure out something. But yeah, it's a fun atmosphere. It's a pretty day outside. I mean, the
got a
day's
bunch
gorgeous.
of people here. It's a little warm, but that's to be expected in Southeast
warm.
Texas. Good atmosphere, people buzzing around.
Yep.
Got some good music.
Because I figured out we're not Southeast Texans today. We're coastal adjacent is what we are.
Coastal adjacent.
Yeah, new word.
That's a thing?
That's a thing. I started it.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Adjacent.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, the atmosphere is always good. Their food's always good. I mean, it's just a wild scene. I mean, it's still early. People are still kind of trickling in and back and forth. The tour
I feel kind of
well.
bad for Greg and Laney because
you mean James and Laney?
James and Laney. Did I say that's the second time I said Greg?
That's the second time you said Greg.
But James and Laney, they're kind of tag teaming it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they're feeling the heat.
They're the president and first lady of whiskey at this
the
point.
president and first lady.
Yes, because they're the only two. They're the only two authority figures in the house right now.
So we can do whatever we want.
Yes, we can run amok.
They can't watch us all the time.
We can run amok. Amok. We can do all kind of stuff.
Everybody act
goodness. Cool. Yes, for sure. But I mean, yeah, it's like I said, it's always a fun time when we're here. I'm excited to get to unload some stuff here in a minute as far as go through the process by it. The 5 grain kind of intrigued me a little bit. I'm kind of curious on what their
5 grain.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask them what their percentage are or nothing. I'm just curious on
what's the 5th grain.
Yeah, what's grain number 5?
Is that like the 5th dimension?
Well, it could be the
breaking
4th
through
the 5th wall, 4th wall, however many walls there is. I don't know.
4th dimension, 5th wall.
It's wild,
but it's
wild for sure. It's so wild. My old fashioned was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I can vouch for that.
Oh yeah, you had it too.
Yeah, the wifey grabbed me one.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, so just kind of.
Did I miss anything?
No, while we have a little bit of time. So you remember the Diageo and Sean P. Diddy?
Yeah, I heard they cut ties officially.
Yeah, they finally they severed ties, and they were so Diageo's big gripe about this whole thing is that P. Diddy only invested $1,000, and he's suing them for X amount, whatever, blah blah blah.
Really?
But I figured out a little bit more information.
Okay.
P. Diddy's argument was I think it's George Clooney
Yeah.
had a vodka or not a vodka, a tequila or something.
Yeah.
And he
does Casamigos.
It was well over like $2 billion, I think, is what like the final evaluation on it was.
Right.
Well, he over 12 years, I think, is what the partnership has been. He's only done like $1 billion over that entire time. So his argument is that
like Clooney's only put in $1 billion.
No.
Like
P. Diddy over like the 12-year partnership has only the brand or whatever is only $1 billion. Whereas
so we're talking about Ciroc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas something like George Clooney's tequila
Casamigos,
has been valued over $2.5 billion.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So that's
Everybody
why
in
he's
the
saying
dog
they're not putting enough into it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's got a
Have we ever thought about the fact that it's maybe a bunch of people just don't like P. Diddy and they like George Clooney better?
Maybe.
I mean, middle-aged women love George Clooney. Let's be honest. So, I mean, it's that thing. Because I know, like, Terramana is starting to gain a little bit of steam because of The Rock.
Terramana, they did, like, I don't remember the number, but a crazy number of cases for it only being a couple years or whatever.
A crazy number.
Is
it Ryan Reynolds that has the gin?
The aviation gin.
Yeah.
I think he recently sold that, though. I don't know.
But how much did he get paid for?
Oh, God, I have no idea.
I'm sure a lot, yeah. I'm sure he got mucho paid.
Something cool I heard about. So, Garrison Brothers is doing a collab with an Irish whiskey.
Nice.
For a limited release.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be hitting like next month or something, but apparently they've collabed.
I'm assuming
I don't know
that's
all
going to
the
be a
details,
distillery only kind of thing?
I'm sure, but I just saw a little blurb, so I don't know all the details, but Garrison Brothers has collabed with an Irish whiskey maker, so that's kind
always
of cool.
That's always cool.
They always do some really cool stuff whenever they come out with some new items.
That's always super cool. Yeah.
For sure.
When everybody tries to expand their footprint.
Well, I mean, like we did the Keeper's Heart, which is a
Keeper's
Irish
Heart,
American.
yeah. Keeper's Heart's pretty good.
So if it's a Garrison Brothers Texas whiskey take on
Irish whiskey,
blended or whatever, finished in with some Irish whiskey, I think that'll be really cool because that's two really bold
oh, for sure it is.
demographics. Texans, Irish.
Texas, yeah.
I mean, that's really bold. So I'm curious to how that's going to turn out, what it's going to be, all that good stuff.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's really good.
Kim's going to be drunk in a second.
No, she's not. I feel she. Okay.
Two out of three are gone.
So wait a minute. Let's over under this. Who gets drunk quicker, Kim or your wife?
Oh, it won't be my wife.
You don't think?
She's got the kiddos.
Oh, yeah, she does have the kiddos.
But
They're in the house. One of them's oblivious to everything that's going on
oh,
right
she's
now.
got her iPad. She's on cloud 9. We went back to the house after we ate lunch, and we were there.
Where'd y'all at
Nick's.
Nick's? Yeah.
But
Nobody got the fried Oreos.
Dude, I'd have been out, like, done. But we went back to the house for a minute and just kind of chill out because we knew we didn't have to be here till 1.
Right.
She got all excited because she made, like, 2 pair of earrings and 2 bracelets in, like, 15 minutes.
Nice.
She's like, I'm setting world records.
Fantastic. Maybe she can make some functional gentleman earrings.
Right?
Maybe?
I told her I need, like, a whiskey-themed bracelet.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
But
The whiskey themed one. Yeah.
what are you doing?
Hey, what are you looking at?
What are you
Hey,
doing? What are you doing?
no shots.
Don't
What are you doing?
don't crack that open.
No crack that.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
You are my business.
Yep. He got papers on you. Oh,
Yeah. You signed that paperwork.
It don't say Bucky Dowden. I can tell you that. It don't say that on it. That's an interesting concept, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to? I didn't think.
I don't know. Look, they're on the table.
Oh God.
Don't put whiskey in front of me if you don't want me to drink it. I know.
I will.
I'll buy the bottles. It's fine.
Well, in that case, hit me with the float over.
So we're gonna start with the 87.
Sure, we're gonna start with 87. They're like these.
It's fine. I'll buy it.
These asshats are over here popping bottles.
We do a show about whiskey. What do you want us to do? Stare at it?
No.
All right.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your
What you
business.
doing?
Y'all got in my business first.
You are my business. I said that.
He's got papers that prove it.
Interesting nose.
Legal binding documents.
I'm not sure what it is. Like a
That's so
fermented raisin?
a fermented. Boy, your nostrils are putting off some heat. I saw that glass fog up instantly. All because you breathed in it.
I know.
God.
What do you get?
I don't know what I get really. It's very subtle. I can tell it's a low proof off the nose because it doesn't like I can stick my whole
Yeah.
and nothing. So I mean it's
Which is a good, and that's also a good thing. There's not a ton of ethanol there because you would expect with it being 3 years old,
right.
there may be a little youth there, a little ethanol burn, but
for
there's
sure.
not. I mean, there's not much.
That 121's got tongue tingle to it, my friend.
It's got like a funk.
Well, I mean, we talk
Not a
about
bad funk.
we talk about the Texas funk all the time with stuff. So I mean, maybe that's where we're going with it.
Chunky but funky.
I feel like
You're gonna have to figure out the buttons.
I will in a second. Actually, nope.
Oh, okay, no. Hey, there's the
I
wall.
need that one.
No, you don't.
I need that one too.
Oh no,
Nope.
I don't like that one. Hey,
I'm
whoa,
leaving those. Yeah.
one of those is
I don't need one of those.
one of those is
Is
the
it this
thing.
one?
No,
Okay. I
that's
know where
crickets.
I know where that one is.
It's
Figured it
the
out.
last button. That
Yeah,
would make sense.
That would make sense. Fantastic.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
No, technically we're live in front of a live
We
studio.
are.
We never go recorded. It's not our thing. It's not how we work. Oh, that's very smooth.
There's no burn.
No.
Decent little finish. Like, it's not a long finish or anything, but it's got a nice little. You can feel it.
Yeah. It's a Texas high five.
Let's see. But Texas high five, Texas handshake, maybe.
No, Texas high five because it doesn't last real long. High fives are quick. What do we got on the back of the bottle? Read the bottle.
You want to read it?
Sure.
Let's see. You're getting button happy, sir.
A little bit. I don't get to operate the board much.
No. Whether you're chasing whitetail on opening day of deer season or following the birds out on the bay, Coastline whiskey is made for the simpler moments in life. Our product is pot distilled in small batches, representing the secluded inlets that sit nestled along the Gulf of Mexico. Uncork a bottle of Coastline to find a rich and full. Ooh, there you go. To find a rich and full-bodied whiskey that pairs with good conversations and even greater moments.
I'm gonna need to get my royalty check for that full-bodied.
When do we get our check?
We get a check. I go by full-bodied.
And just so everybody knows, this is not a sourced product.
No.
Distilled, aged, and bottled by Texas Tail Distillery in Galveston, Texas.
Yes, it's all in-house.
So
the only thing they don't get is their grain. Their grain
for
comes
anybody
from,
wondering,
Dallas.
it is not a sourced product.
Nope. No MGP here, folks. I like MGP, though. MGP
just because it's sourced doesn't mean it's MGP.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Majority of the sourced, I feel there's a big crowd of MGP there.
Well, we're on drink number 2.
Hey, they don't sell Jameson here. You know that, right? No Jameson. No Jameson. What is that? You don't like it?
What?
Well, you
that was
also,
one of my favorites.
You also probably have like a vag or something in there, too.
Whoa!
So. You're like...
What are the chances we can steal James for a few minutes?
I don't know. I have to grab one of them.
I don't even know where he's at. I lost him. James. There he is.
Golly gosh, that's good.
Hey, buddy. You got a few minutes?
Let me get up and let you in.
Would you like to join us for a few minutes?
Yeah, I can
if you got a minute.
I got a little time. I got a little time. Sit down with my little friends.
Right?
Talk a little.
Howdy.
Talk a little.
Hello.
All right, so just so everybody knows, this is James.
Hello, James.
So what is your role here?
So I do
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
I like it. A little bit of everything.
It's kind of whenever you have a place like this, it's you wear a lot of different hats. You
Right.
know what I mean? So everything from we jump in the food truck, you know what I mean, give tours, but my main role here is outside sales. So I'm the guy that goes around to all the liquor stores, hotels, motels, restaurants,
Gotcha.
bars, all that stuff. That's my main role here.
So this is a guy that sells the good juice that puts it in the stores.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
So you're the one we need to talk to.
Yay!
I got a business card for you.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
So can you give us a little bit of a rundown? I guess one of my biggest curiosities is why the rebranding and of what I would consider a full lineup and expressions, whereas before it was kind of just the American whiskey in the short fat bottle.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all had the single barrel and the double barrel, but I mean, at $200 a bottle, the double barrel was kind of an outlier. But now we've got a full lineup of rye, weeded, cast strength. So why the change? Why the rebrand?
So basically, the first Coastline that we released, it was young, you know what I mean, and it was our first run, you know what I mean. So we had to figure some things out.
Right.
So that's we really tweaked some stuff, and then that's how we came up with these 4 expressions. And just to give people a variety, you know what I mean, because only selling one product or 2 products, you know, across the market is a little tough because you want to figure out exactly what they want and what they need for their customers. So if you have more products, then you can answer more questions, I guess, or meet more demands, I guess, is a better way to put it. You know what I mean?
Speaking of more demands, I got a question.
All right, then.
You guys are on an island. Is there any talks of a rum?
Small talks.
Okay.
Small talks.
Small talks.
Small
I like
talks.
it. There
Small
are talks. They're just
small talks.
They're in the infancy.
It's more water cooler talks
I
than
got
it is
you.
actually
Right.
doing anything. You know what I mean?
I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand, though. You're on an island. I'm sure there were pirates here at one time. Pirates drink rum. I mean, there's a big tie in there at some point.
Yeah, right.
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense.
Just a little bit of sense. You
And
know?
plus, I literally want to look at him at one point and be like, "Where's the rum?
Yes. Where's all the rum going?
Where's all the rum?"
But no, yeah, there are talks of it. You know what I mean? Obviously, we just released all these, so we're like hyper focused on getting this out.
And it makes sense. I mean, it's a good product.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that.
I finally got the low proof end.
Yeah,
I made him try the low proof.
Yeah, good. Well, good.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I did. I started with the 121. That's where I started.
You got to get the full experience, right?
So just kind of a quick rundown. We've got the Shine, the vodka, which is kind of the. Would you consider that the?
That's our flagship.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yes,
flagship.
Sir. Yes, sir. That's our flagship. That's what you'll find in 90% of the bars that carry us, restaurants and stuff. That's what you're going to find is Texas Tail. Like I said, it's been on the shelf for 10 years this November.
Oh wow.
So we raised all our own capital for the whiskey. You know what I mean? So it's been a long time coming, man. But we finally done some really good things here. We might have stumbled on something.
You definitely stumbled on something good. Like I said, the rye is real good. We'll crack it in a second.
Yes, sir.
The wheat, we had the wheat out in Bee Cave.
Yeah, I didn't realize y'all were going to be out at the Texas Whiskey Fest.
No, it was a surprise
and
to
when
us.
we saw y'all out there and with the new bottles, I was like, we're trying.
What are we doing?
Friends.
We know those guys.
Hi, friends. Hi.
But yeah, I mean, every one of them that we've tried has been amazing.
Awesome.
So, have these bottles hit the shelf at liquor stores yet? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Off the top of my head, I'd say all 4 expressions are probably in 20 stores from South Houston all the way down to like the Sargent area.
Okay.
And then Freeport. I know Freeport has all 4. And then moving up into Houston, and then of course, pretty much all around this area. Home base is kind of easy. You know what I mean? It's when we start expanding and getting outside of that coastal area where it gets a little.
I mean, it makes.
tricky,
I mean, it
you know
makes
what I mean?
sense. I mean, you guys close proximity to Fort Bend County makes a lot of sense.
Yes, sir.
You got Brazoria County, which is like the Lake Jackson, Clute, Freeport, all that area.
Yeah,
That's all
Angleton,
coastline, Angleton, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of
Well, you
supporters
could probably
out
pull his headphone wire a little bit and give him some slack.
there. Let me lean back.
Why
a
don't you
little
get
bit.
comfortable, buddy?
Comfortable, buddy.
So, what's your favorite of the new lineup?
Honestly, I like these 3, the higher proofs. That's just my personal opinion.
High proof gang.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Oh yeah.
So I've never really been super into whiskey until I started working here. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting concept. You've never been super into whiskey until you started here.
That's it.
Interesting.
Never knew there was so much to it. You know what I mean? I was just always thought, well, yeah, whiskey. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
you're
whiskey.
like,
Yeah, it's whiskey, yeah.
let me go grab a Jack Daniels.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
Exactly. But since I've started here, man, a whole world has opened up for me as far as the process and everything matters when you're doing this stuff,
right?
Even down to the wood and the char and all that stuff.
Oh,
so
for
that,
sure,
that was what got me into it. You know what I mean?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all run everything out of a number 3 char, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But yeah, my favorites, I definitely like the cask strength. It's so surprising because, as you guys know, for 120 proof at only the age point that it's at, it's pretty solid. You know what I mean? I've become real partial to this wheat bourbon, just like you guys, and then the rye. Never really drank rye, like I wasn't really a whiskey guy.
So, curiosity on the rye, is it 100% rye?
It's in the magic, man. Like
It's
I
in
said,
the magic.
magicians don't reveal
Nah,
their
I knew
illusions,
it.
right?
I knew it. I knew I was going to get that answer at some point.
But like I said, I've become real partial to these 3.
Yeah.
The rye, like I said, didn't realize I liked rye until we came out with it.
And I like y'all's rye because to me it doesn't, like when you get like those 100% ryes, you've talked about it before, they have the greenness
That
to them.
greenness, yeah.
Yeah, they have that fresh greenness kind of stuff. Their rye's legit.
It's solid.
Yes. It is very good.
People are always surprised because of the age point and the proof point. You know what I mean? Extremely surprised, especially on this cask strength.
Because the oldest thing in house y'all age is
it's right over 4.5.
Okay.
4 years, between 4 and 4.25, 4.5.
Gotcha.
Around there. Yeah.
So yeah, 4.5 years where most people are like, you go up north, most people are getting what we get in 4.5 years. It's taking them like 8.
Yeah.
And the humidity, we talked about earlier, you talked about it in the tour.
Yes, sir.
The humidity plays a factor a lot.
Yeah, because we've got staves back there from old cask where you can see the liquid line on the stave. We're getting almost 3/4 of the way through the stave.
Nice.
Just in whiskey penetration in just 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's a totally.
So are you doing anything with the stave, like the old staves? Are y'all doing anything with those? Because I know a lot of the companies around are kind of like doing like flight trays, ashtrays for cigars, that type of stuff.
So we've had thoughts on it, you know what I mean? But I mean, when you find the time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean, it
Right.
all sounds good, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
it sounds,
But
it sounds phenomenal.
I was like, so you going to take that wood over there and get it? Yeah,
I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah.
I love his comment earlier.
not gonna
Sure,
throw it away.
he's like, if we don't have crap going on, it takes 7 days to make vodka.
Yeah.
We don't have crap going on,
Yeah, we got
but we
nothing
never
going on.
have anything. We always have something going on.
That's it. There's just always something to be bottled or played with.
No,
or,
for sure.
Or
Yeah.
tasted.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, you got to be a student of your craft. I don't know what that. I can't see. Well, wait a minute.
Wow. We all start from grass to. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to read it. Hang
Is
on.
that a bot?
I don't know.
It
Probably.
looks like a bot.
It looks like a bot. All right.
Join.
We're not gonna give
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
join
Yep.
some kind of club. There's a leak.
We're not gonna give
We're
them.
not gonna. Nope.
But
That's when you know you've made it in life, when you get
yeah,
bots.
right.
Yeah,
When you have
that's it.
bots on your
Yeah,
on
you
your
have
show.
bots on your feed. Yeah.
We're there.
Okay,
guys.
so I gotta know what's I saw it on the bottle purchasing menu thing that you have.
Yes, sir.
The Old Hansford. What
Okay.
can you talk a little bit about
Yeah,
that?
I can
and-
explain a little bit about it. So basically, that is a co-package company. So basically, like let's say me and my two friends right here wanted to start a whiskey brand, right?
Okay.
Like a new brand, and we didn't have a brick and mortar to produce. You know what I mean? So we would seek out a distillery like Texas Tail, and we would send them our bottles because we don't make any of that stuff. We don't do anything with it. They send everything to us.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it's good for them to get their brand out,
Right.
And it kind of helps us pay the bills. You know what I mean? So
I
and we
gotcha.
have all the equipment to bang it out.
Bang it out,
extremely
yeah, for
quick,
sure.
You know, so that it's called a package brand. A lot of distilleries do it, but I believe Texas Tail has been with Old Hansford for quite some time.
Yeah, it's because I know the last couple times I've been in, I've seen the Old Hansford.
Yeah, it's a high proof blended.
It makes me wonder if you can go Coastline Gentleman's Cut. Maybe.
One day.
So it's a blended.
I'm not sure on the blend. Like
Yeah,
I said,
okay.
I'm not sure where they get it.
So it's
or
not
how
like
they
a
blend
Texas
it or-
whiskey. It's
I'm not
it's
sure.
just a blend.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a blended high proof whiskey. It's not bad. I've tried it a couple times. I like it chilled more. I think it's around 121 or 3 or something like that. But it's decent. It's decent. And we actually ship that out the back door too. So that's getting
Nice.
bought up in a few towns. There's a few towns up in North Texas that really they like their Old Hansford.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's good stuff. So y'all got any experimental stuff in the works?
We do. Don't know if I'm going to bring that on camera, but
Okay.
I do have some experimental stuff. That
Maybe
I'd like to
maybe
share
off
with you.
camera.
Yeah, maybe off camera. Not
Cut scene.
Not
Yeah,
everything's not everything's on the record for us.
But
You're
yeah,
getting
we
butt
are
out.
playing with some different stuff back there. Like I said, like to show it to you before you leave.
I got you.
But yeah, man, I definitely like y'all get y'all's opinion on it. For
Okay.
Sure, you know, we definitely value,
Yeah, we can
y'all's,
definitely do
value
that.
y'all's opinion and appreciate everything you've done.
Not,
for us.
hey, we
No,
appreciate y'all
y'all
having
been
us because,
awesome.
like I said, literally the 2 times we've done lives here, it's like walking into a family reunion.
Yes.
It's a very cool vibe to have.
Yeah, no, it was extremely pleasant surprise to see y'all out there. Had no idea y'all were going to be in Austin either. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? So it's just-
we kind of surprised ourselves
Yeah.
with that one. We're like, do we want to do this? Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah,
do
we're
this.
going.
Yeah, we're going, and we're going.
Yeah, right.
But
You're
yeah,
walking on the wipers like, why aren't you ready yet?
Yeah. Come on, let's go
Some
to
repackaging.
the menu on the food trucks expanded since the last time we were here.
For sure, yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that and what
but they still have Old Faithful on the menu.
the brisket grilled cheese?
Brisket grilled cheese.
It's still my faves.
It's good.
But talk a little bit about that. How's that going? And
It's going well. Last year we got Best Food Truck Galveston County for
Nice.
Nice.
the Reader's Choice Award through the Daily News of Galveston. So we're pretty excited about that. We just wanted to give people sort of the same thing as what we did here, is just try to give them a broader spectrum of options.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why we brought in the flatbreads and stuff like that. And we're just trying to expand and make it better. You know, obviously we're limited. Just a little food truck, you know what I mean? So we can only do so much, but we're trying to do as much as we can out of that little thing. you
But
know?
I love the fact that y'all went down that road because a lot of distilleries, you notice, don't do that
Yeah.
kind of thing. They just like, hey, you're here to drink and
Come
that's
in,
it.
we'll do a
y'all
tour,
make it to where you're here
taste a
like the
couple
whole
things.
day, pretty much. If you want to spend an entire day, you can spend an entire day.
You can, and it's a lot more than just a bar or a restaurant
Yeah.
or a distillery. It's a full experience when you come here. You know.
is it? I mean, so what's it like being in Galveston, having kind of the tourist feel? Is it touristy, or do you feel like whenever people show up, you just have a good time and it's not super like touristy.
I feel like the second one. People do show up here, have an amazing time. But what's key for us, one of the reasons why we picked Galveston is because everybody comes here and then disperse all back across the state.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's one of the main reasons. And of course, we're the only distillery down here. You know what I mean? First legal distillery here in Galveston.
Yeah.
Nice. That's something you'll be able to claim forever.
Oh yeah, 'cause yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely when you honestly say you're the first one
Yeah.
legally to get here.
That's pretty cool.
That's a good.
Well,
thing.
as far as the records go, you
Right,
know,
right,
there
right.
might have been one.
Well,
way
you know,
back.
the guy that did the thing in his backyard
Yeah,
with
exactly,
the
right,
stuff, but
I might have been a millionaire at one time in life too, but guess what? We'll never know.
It might as to get you. You know?
Fantastic. But yeah,
But that's it. We're expanding. Like I said, sales are just gradually increasing across the board, and we're getting into more and more markets. So
speaking of more and more markets, are you in our market? I hear that might be a thing in the near future. I mean,
maybe.
what?
yeah,
What?
exactly. I mean, we're
So very very proud to say that the Longhorn Liquor in Beaumont now carries all 4 SKUs of these coastlines.
As of when?
As of yesterday, I believe.
What? What?
yes.
That's it. Yes, sir. We had a meeting last week. It
Well,
went
Look
really
at you.
well. And word on the
You
street.
got out scooped.
I did.
Put a little move on you, Bucky. Watch out, man.
What the
Wait a
heck?
minute.
When I'm out in the market, man, you
I
gotta
out
watch out.
scooped you.
You're hitting too many buttons. So as of yesterday, what was that like? How does that go? Whenever
Basically,
you're trying to get into things like that, and now that you're in Longhorn, and
so it's a matter of really my job is just really talking to the right person.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to. Sometimes it's extremely hard to find the person with the juice to actually make the decision.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, but we talked to the guy, and he was very impressed by all 4 SKUs, and he thought it would fit very well, and definitely the Beaumont. And word is he's going to pass it to a few more locations too. Not sure exactly the locations yet, but he said he'd like to put it in at least 4 to 6 of his stores.
heck
So
yeah,
we can
that's
start
exciting.
moving. And then vodka's probably right behind it if I had to guess.
yeah.
I mean, the vodka would move really fast.
Of course.
You still talk about their vodka.
I've moved way away from vodka, but I'm telling you, it's still the best and easiest to
Yes.
drink vodka I've ever had
Very
in my
easy.
life.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we do stuff a little bit different, but we are one of the top-rated Texas vodkas, on the market for like New York and San Francisco for the past couple of years.
Yeah, I saw on y'all's menu. You actually have some of the awards that y'all
Yes, sir.
have won recently in the last couple of years, which is a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
So we're trying to get everything out there and just build it up. You know what I mean? That's the name of the game.
Well, it's a good game that you're in, and it's
Well,
a
I
good game that
appreciate
you're
it.
working on too. 'Cause it's,
Yes, for sure.
I can't talk enough about how good it is. I mean, like to me, anytime you can go with an 87 and it be as smooth as it is. 'Cause, I mean, you and I talked about it before. 87, you think Maker's Mark, Buffalo
Yeah.
Trace, that kind of stuff. I feel confident of definitely putting this above Maker's Mark
Oh, for sure.
for their entry level Maker's Mark.
Yeah, the entry level's Maker's Mark. Yeah.
yeah.
Appreciate
That y'all's 87 is running.
It's pretty solid, yeah.
Yeah.
We just like with all of our stuffs, we the 87 proof, we tasted it from 80 to 95. You know
Okay.
what I mean? All across the board. And
Right.
we felt that 87
Felt
was
87.
that sweet spot.
That's a good number because I mean, like it's a different number because most everybody's like 85,
Or 90.
90.
Yeah.
I see a lot of 90.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to be that 80 proof because that's like, oh, it's entry level.
Yeah.
So everybody kind of
Yeah,
bumps
yeah.
up to 90, but
Right.
87's kind of like that. Why 87? Why 87?
I'm going to find out
Yeah.
why they did this. Right?
Exactly.
87's like the girl next door.
I gotta find out.
I gotta know.
I gotta know.
What's going on with that?
She lives next door. She's not bad looking. I gotta know. gotta know.
Don't see too many guys over there. So
No.
Yeah.
I see too many.
God.
Is it after dark yet? Did we
No,
already hit
we-
after dark?
no.
I feel like we
We're not
went
even
gentlemen.
close.
I feel like we went gentlemen
We
after
got,
dark quick.
we got like 5 hours till after dark.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, man.
Highway 87 to Galveston. That's a good tie-in for the 87
Yeah,
proof.
there you go.
I like that. I
Look
like
at that.
Clint,
I like that
Clint
a lot.
Denman bringing the clutch.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
I happen to see it. I can actually, sad thing about it is I'm probably the oldest guy at the table and I can see the comments from here.
They're rough for me. It's not. I can't read.
You need your glasses.
Right?
There's a reason we have a TV in the studio.
I got it.
I need a big screen.
Right?
For sure.
Or like Rye 101, right?
Yeah.
It's 101 proof.
Yeah.
Right. I like it. I like it.
No, guys, this has been amazing. It was a pretty good turnout today.
Yeah.
No,
And
you still got people kind of trickling in a little bit. I mean,
for sure.
it's still early. I mean, we're only probably 3:30, 4 o'clock,
4 o'clock.
somewhere in there.
Right
4
after-
o'clock.
right after
I like
4,
it.
yeah.
Okay. It's good stuff.
But we don't want to keep you too long if you need to get back to work. I know you are with. He's like,
He's like,
I guess I'll go check some emails.
yes.
dang it.
Yeah.
Please don't make me go back to work.
I just love to sit here and hang out with you guys. You
Well,
know?
it's good. We like having you. I mean, it's like I said, it's always fun when we walk in here and it's like, it's just very welcoming. Like the distillery's light, it's airy, you can see in it, which is kind of a thing. You know, I didn't really think it was a thing, but when you walk into other distilleries, it's kind of a thing because like,
What's upstairs?
Right now, nothing. We're actually.
I never noticed the stairs before.
Yeah,
What?
so we actually it's all gutted out right now. We're doing an event space up there. For
Oh,
like
okay.
whiskey dinners, business lunches, stuff
whiskey
like that.
dinners.
sir.
Hold on, I'm sold already.
Yeah.
Sold.
You know, like
whiskey
prime
dinners.
rib and some nice cask.
There
you
we
know what
go.
I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm in.
Get it going,
I like
man. We'll
it.
get it going. But it's still a little ways off because they just started doing like the electrical and plumbing and stuff up there.
Gotcha.
So it's a very base start.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. But yeah, hopefully by this time next year, don't quote me on that.
Off the record.
That's all. Yeah, off the record. Thank you. Off the record.
In the very foreseeable future.
Yeah,
will
there
have
we
it-
go.
Look
there it
at you.
is.
That's such a political answer.
We'll have an upstairs place.
I like it.
We do a lot of parties, anyways. You know, just retirement parties, graduation parties. You know, all that kind of stuff. So
Graduation parties?
College.
Oh, okay.
College
I was
people.
like,
College people graduate
I had to
too.
think for a second. I was like,
Galveston College is like right up the road.
yeah, right.
well, yeah, that's true too. I like it. I had to think. I was like,
Oh man.
Yeah,
Poor
right.
thing.
I know. It's hell to get old.
Yeah.
Trust me. I know. I live it every day. Hell to get old.
So what? I mean, if there was something you had, if you had an elevator pitch, you said you're a salesman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the people in our area that watch the show, why should they come to Texas Tail? And we're part of a couple of different whiskey groups. So
Yes.
why should those people that are experienced in the whiskey drinking side of it come to Texas Tail? What do y'all offer that nobody else does?
Well, and for me, it goes down to kind of what I was speaking about earlier. Coming to Texas Tail is not just coming to a distillery. It's not just coming to a restaurant. It's not just coming to a tasting room. It's a full experience. You kind of hit all three. You know what I mean? So that would be the first reason, obviously, and then the food, the drinks. But as far as the whiskey drinkers, I will speak out to y'all. Just where we are and how we do stuff. You know, our grain bills are a little bit different than what traditionally everybody else is doing. And how we age it, the flavor profiles, all those things really make this stuff unique and extremely good. You know, as you guys can say with all truthfulness. So that's what I would say to all the whiskey drinkers in y'all's area. You know, come and try us out because this stuff I wouldn't sleep on these 4 brands. You know, or on this brand, simply because of the way it tastes and just the way it's been received across the market. You know, if that makes sense. That's probably the best answer I got, man.
No, it's not. It's not a bad answer because I like the uniqueness of it, and I will sit here and honestly tell you that I enjoy all 4 of them.
Nice.
And you know, we've tried a bunch of different stuff. We've had some really cool guests on our show.
Yes, sir.
We've had a chance to try some really cool stuff, but I mean, it's local, it's Texas, it's
I like the across the board profile of it. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of something for everybody.
right. There is.
You're not going to go from the 87 proof to my face is going to melt off.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You're going to kind of ease into it. It's going to be like, okay, 87, she was nice, but let me see
Yeah.
let me see if I can upgrade a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's always room for an upgrade. For
Well,
sure.
and two, you know, and something else I will say, for me, this is the most important thing because, you know, being out in the market, being up against other brands, there are a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot, but there are some bigger whiskey brands that bring in product from other places like MGP and stuff and slap a Texas label on it. And one of the most unique things about it is we're not doing that.
And that's what I was saying earlier whenever Roy sat back down, because I wanted people to understand, and I'll go ahead and tell you since you're sitting here, being back in that spot, it was a little spotty on the audio. It was a little harder to hear you, but I wanted to let everybody know, and I read it right off your bottle. It's distilled, aged, and bottled by Texas Tail. It's not sourced. It's not coming from Tennessee. It's not coming from Kentucky. It's not coming from Indiana.
Correct.
They're doing it here, and they're growing it the right way.
And it's every aspect of it too. The labels,
Yeah.
the boxes.
All
Pretty-
that.
I'm pretty sure.
Everything we
Does your
can.
glass come from here as well?
We try to source it from Texas whenever we can.
As much as
whenever
possible.
we can. Whenever we can. Yeah. So we always try to keep every dollar that we can in our state.
Nice.
Besides the barrels, obviously, you know.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Georgia, you know. what I
White
mean?
Oak doesn't grow real good here, my friend.
No, it doesn't.
Full
no,
hot.
it doesn't.
And
Yeah.
it definitely ain't growing on this island.
Nope.
We could
But,
we could palm tree wood age it.
Oh yeah, right.
That would be an interesting concept.
Char number 4.
Yeah.
You know,
Char
Right.
number 4 on a good palm.
yeah. What kind of cask are you? Palm cask.
Palm cask.
It's an island original.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Island original.
Hey, that might be a marketing pitch.
Oh,
You may want to
God.
stick that in your back pocket.
Right.
Come out tasting like shit.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I know, but
But to finish up your question, that's what I would say. You know, and again, you know, nothing against the companies that are bringing in
No,
other products,
right.
because there are some good products that are blended and they're from all kinds of different states. So I'm not knocking those brands at all, but that would be my biggest push to get y'all's market down here
Yeah,
and
for
into
sure.
these coastlines is the fact that we are actually doing it in our facility.
Well, not just that. The good thing about it to me is like y'all are doing it, yes, but you know just as well as I do. If you want to say I'm going to make whiskey only, and you start a distillery from the ground up, you're waiting a little bit before you're putting anything out.
Exactly.
I mean, you're waiting 3, 4, 5 years, and you're just kind of twiddling your thumbs.
That's it. Well,
So for y'all to have the vodka that's the flagship established, the whole 9 yards, now you can be like, okay, now we're doing this.
Right.
And you'll get this established, and then maybe it'll be rum. Who knows?
Yeah.
you keep bringing that up. I feel like you
I
really
feel
want
like
it.
I'm like pirate adjacent at this
Yeah.
point, being on an island.
Oh, it's once you pulled onto the island, all of a sudden the pirate in you came out.
Yeah.
Savvy? Yeah.
But no, that's how I finished that question up. Is
Nice.
man, we're doing everything here, you know, and that's what makes us unique and sets us apart from every other Texas whiskey company. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think any other Texas whiskey company does it this close to the coast.
No, the only one I can even think of off top of, and it's not even coast. The only one I can think of off the top of my head, but they're doing it, but it's not.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah, for sure. But
I know
that's
who you're
that's
talking
what
Yeah,
I'd say.
you know who I'm talking about.
That's what I'd say, man. And like I said, these are taking off like a rocket, not only out of the distillery, but on my side of things too. So
Nice.
it's growing every week. It's growing.
So is the double barrel still in the short, spotty, fat bottle?
No sir.
No?
No sir. No. We got the new coastline. We got new labels. All
Are
that
y'all
good stuff.
are y'all making new double barrel? Or
Yeah.
is
So
it
we're doing a double weeded and a double cast now. We're doing double weeded and
Double weeded. Did you hear him? Double weeded.
double weeded.
hey,
It's good. It's good. It came
Honey,
out.
honey, I need you to transfer me some money.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like you're just gonna look at James. Just take my money.
Here,
Just take
where's my wallet? Just take it,
Just take
please.
it. Just
I'll
take it
get
all.
a waitress over here. We're gonna take care of it. Yeah, no worries,
like it. I like
no
it.
worries. No worries.
Fantastic. Well, man, we probably need to let you get to running.
Yeah, I
and
probably need to do
work
something.
it. Yeah.
I probably need to do something around here.
I'm surprised Boss Lady hadn't walked by
I
and kind of
know.
give you the look.
She's like,
Well, she probably hadn't because she don't want to be over there. But I'm gonna go find her and send her.
yeah, send her this way.
send her this
It's
way.
fine.
Let's see what we
Send her
can
this way.
Let's see what we can get into.
Oh man, listen, we appreciate the hell out of y'all.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you
For
guys,
sure.
For sure,
Yep.
man. For
Let me
sure.
let you
Thanks for
out.
having us. Thank y'all very much.
I kind of walk around big, so let me let you out.
That's all right, man.
Everybody, that was James. Thank you for joining us, buddy. If I can get out of this thing, I think I'm going to run to the tinkle potty.
Oh my God! Are you going to break the stick?
I don't know if I can get out.
Can you just use a mason jar?
No.
Okay.
That'd be weird.
That would be a little weird. Kind of. Just be careful. Don't tweak a knee. Look at you. Oh,
Don't judge me.
Jesus, what are we doing? What are you doing with life? Oh, I got left unsupervised. What's this? American Ride 101. Interesting. What is this? Oh, God. I was weeded at 111. Interesting. Poor weeded. Maybe. I don't know. Interesting enough. It's been fun, though. Like I said, we've enjoyed ourselves. Good atmosphere. Good vibes. good whiskey. You can't go wrong with it. Awesome. You next? Well, Lani may be next at some point. I don't know. But like I said, we're just kind of hanging out. Oh, what you got? What is that?
Somebody that Greg knows, he made these out of some of the staves, but the idea is put your old fashioned here.
Uh-huh.
It's like when you say cigar, like smoke.
Look at you. You did this just for me, didn't you? You know I'm a cigar smoker. Look at you.
You take it.
That's nice. I like it. That is fantastic. Look at those. Huh, those are amazing. Oh, they even got your thing on it. That's cool.
I tried to stick them aside, but it didn't work. Do you want me to freshen this up?
If you don't mind, yes.
Is it a double barrel or just?
Double. I don't know what. He's probably drinking the same thing. I don't know. There's no telling with him. That's nice. We got little Look at the little stavies with the cutouts in them. They're appealing to me. Oh, you can actually feel the char too. Fantastic. So I don't know if y'all can see this at home, but if anybody wants to know what a number 4 or number 3 char looks like, that's a number 3 char off the stave. Fantastic. I'm gonna see if I can use that actually. Ooh, look at that. A Glen fits in it. Nice. Very nice. I got unsupervised. Bucky went to the bathroom. Oh, look, you're back. Hey. I don't know, but here. Set one next to you.
Let me squeeze back in here.
Yeah, squeeze. Don't fall. For God's sakes, don't fall. I got you a refresh on whatever you're drinking. I don't know what you were drinking, but twisted your arm. So apparently they're going in. I mentioned this with James. So apparently this end is for your old. It literally just walked out of the distillery back room. But if you notice, the cool thing I like about this, you can feel the char. Like the number 3 char, you can feel it. So it's just raw.
It's raw wood.
It's raw, yeah. It's not finished. I mean, there's like parts of it that are finished. Smell the whiskey. Kind of like your taste the rainbow thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is, so this small end is supposedly where the cigar goes, the ash part. But you want me to show you something fun?
It fits.
The Glen fits.
That's what we didn't. I should have brought a cigar. I mean, we couldn't smoke
I
it
know,
here.
we couldn't smoke it here, but I mean, Galveston Island Lounge is not too far from here. So I mean, if we had to go get cigars,
if we had to,
maybe for later or maybe Sunday.
So this is pretty cool.
I know, I like it. It's pretty neat. And they got their little
sticker.
I kind of almost wish that, and I know it would be a stretch to do it. I almost wish they could put a brand in it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like they brand their ice?
Yes, that's what I was fixing to say. Like they brand their ice. And of course, whenever Lani walks over here, we're going to get her own set, and we'll probably pitch that idea. Be like, hey.
I feel like she's avoiding us. She's got her back to us.
She's not avoiding us, no. Not avoiding at all. Watch, here's how it is.
What is she doing?
Wait for apparently she's bringing whiskey or drinks or whatever. Hey, you know you got to get on camera now, right? You know it's your turn to get on camera, right?
Everybody's staring at your butt.
Come on. I mean, yeah, you're already there. Yeah,
everybody's already seen your butt.
So, I mean,
come on, sit down.
That's the joys of live. Yeah, let me let you in. That's the joys of live. You can't take it back. Now people have seen your ass.
Okay, so now that they've seen the back, let's see the front.
Full picture, guys.
Yeah.
If you want to headphone it up, you can. They're right there in front of you. Your husband had them before you, so it's all good.
His cooties.
Yep. So I thought about this. This thing is neat, by the way. Can you explain this?
Yeah, so this is, I'm really not sure. It's somebody that Greg knows. I don't know if it's a family member, but he just does a lot of woodworking. He's retired, so he took a couple of the staves. And the idea is you put your old-fashioned in the bigger side, and the other side is drilled out. That way your cigar just sits there nice and ready for you whenever you're ready for it.
But if you don't smoke a cigar, you want me to tell you what you can do with it?
It's a Glen holder.
Oh, we're double-fisted.
Yes, we're double-fisted.
I like it.
Double-fisting away. I love it. Those are awesome. And the thing I like about it, you can feel the char in the wood, which most of them don't do that. They kind of have the char. Like the one I have at home, prime example, from Southern Drinking Club. You can see the char, but it's all smoothed out and varnished, so you can't really feel the char. This one, you can feel every char line and the texture of it. It's great. That's awesome.
So,
of course, you want a secondary idea? If you took the brand that you did your ice mold in and branded the back of it.
So I've tried. I've tried this.
Okay.
I actually tried to superheat it with a little flame torch and stamp something.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
okay.
Yeah, you gotta go real fire.
Yeah.
You gotta go big boy flame. Yeah.
Just need to use the torch that they're using to start.
Right, yeah. So we got James's title when James sat down in the hot seat.
Yeah.
What is your
What's
actual
your
title?
title?
I know it's kind of like jack of all
She's
trades kind of
Queen
thing.
Bee.
Yeah.
That's what we typically refer to as Queen Bee.
I literally, when I was in here yesterday as a boss lady in the building, they're like, no, you just missed her. And then I texted her, and she's like, yeah, do you need me to come back up here? I was like, no, I don't need you to come
Go
back up here. Stay home. It's fine.
Technically, it would be general manager.
Look at you.
I've tried. It's just a little bit of everything, everywhere. You know. I've tried to get Nick to let me put professional adult on my business cards.
Professional adult.
He didn't snap on it. Like
I like it.
I thought it was fun.
I thought it's funny too. A professional adult.
Maybe not be the truth, but it's funny.
I like it.
Professional oversized child.
What do you do? I'm a professional adult
I got a real job.
that serves
Does that
whiskey.
count?
That's what I am.
Just taste it.
Professional adult that deals with whiskey on the daily.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I hopped on Google because I was curious, and I typed in Texas Tail, and you know you can leave Google reviews and Yelp reviews and all that stuff. Did you know the number one thing I've seen on most of those reviews is the amazing service your bartenders give to people when they walk in? That's the number one thing I see.
That's honestly, that's the best news that I can hear. I mean, obviously, I want to hear that we've got good whiskey, we've got
Right.
good food, but especially being on the island, our job isn't just being bartenders or serving food or whatever. We are cultivating an experience for people.
Well, right, because
That's what it is.
let's be honest, you get a lot of out-of-towners.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
No, you don't
Y'all don't have
say.
locals?
You don't have locals?
Nobody,
No.
nobody lives here.
There's just a bunch of
People live
houses
on
and buildings, but nobody lives here.
Yeah.
They're all rentals.
But no,
But
I'm
the
so
word
glad to hear
bartender popped up more than anything else I saw, and I thought that was really cool.
that. No,
So I thought you should know that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
Well,
your staff is super friendly, super hospitable.
they're gonna hear you.
I don't care. They all need raises.
You got some.
Nah, that.
Wait a minute. Hey, you're all getting raises.
Whoa,
She said it.
Whoa. But no, it's just one of those things, you know, people want to come to Galveston, whether you live here or you're on vacation, people want to come, they want to have a good time. They want to have fun, they want
Well, of
memories.
course.
So that's,
So what's on the calendar for Texas Tail? Are we getting live music? Are we?
we're probably not going to do too much live music just because Sharky's has live music every day. And so when we did have live music, it just was like a
Like
battle
a
of the piano
big,
bands out
big
there.
drowning of music.
Pretty
It
much.
sounded like nothing. Just, ah.
Yeah, it was like country fighting the rock bands, and it was just, it wasn't come together,
That's
y'all.
awesome. Country fighting a rock band. God, that's funny.
But no, we're going into the fall. It's just a lot. There's a lot of pub crawls, and then
Oh, it's fun out here in the fall. I know we
yeah.
came for Mardi Gras, and it was fun during Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah, you had a blast.
Yes, for sure. Crawfish is always good. I'm assuming y'all gonna do crawfish again.
probably this coming
Gotcha.
season. We didn't do it this year just because it's been so much hotter and
It
it's so much
has.
to do out there.
It's been ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Well, the sad thing about it, y'all, Texas is preheating. I'm serious. Preheating already.
Quit talking like that.
Tell you, it's-
Saying a bunch of
Texas is on preheat. I do say a lot of shit, but that's why everybody loves me. So I just gotta throw it out there.
yeah. The only thing I don't mind the heat too bad. It's just nobody can sit outside. Nobody wants to be
No.
outside till about
No.
7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 7, 8 o'clock somewhere in there. Yeah, it's and y'all's patio. I love the
Yeah,
patio.
it's
area.
wonderful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you got the
Just out
AstroTurf.
of
going.
commission for the first 10 hours of the day.
Oh, it makes you wonder if you could put like a big old sunshade just over top
Oh,
of it.
gosh.
Hey, you laugh. Brandy and I drove down, and there was one of the rooftops that had like a bunch of sunshades over
Really?
it. Oh yeah,
Wow.
I think it was right around the Tremont House area. Like,
Oh, they just redid all
Yeah.
that too. Yeah, I haven't been up there, but it's supposed to be real.
yeah, they got big, huge like sunshades that are just bolted down. It's amazing, stretched out, bolted down.
So
Nice.
working for a distillery as a professional adult, what is your daily routine look like? You show up.
I'm applauding her.
I just show up.
Professional
yeah.
adult.
We just walk out. No, usually unless there's something going on or if it's a real busy day, I'm on the floor with them a lot. But it pretty much just getting here, checking all our stock, making sure we're good to go, seeing what sold the day before, what we're trying to push today, getting all them in line. Just, usually it takes a little longer than anything else.
So that's why you put professional adults on your business card.
One of us has to pretend
I like
to
it.
be.
One of us has to.
Maybe we need to
One of us
consider
gotta
adult
do it.
babysitter.
Ooh, I like that.
No, adult child care professional, sir.
You gotta throw professional.
Oh,
You have to throw
okay.
professional in there.
God.
You cannot just say whatever. It has to have professional.
All right, fine. So since it's being brought up and it's kind of the joke of the show now, before the show started, we heard you say something about having to pull grown men off the fence. Can you expand on that at all? Or?
I'm just so perplexed by it. I don't know. I don't know.
And let's be honest, your fence is not that tall.
It's not.
Okay,
And
it's maybe what,
And there's
6, 7
plenty of
feet,
exits,
maybe.
by the way.
yeah. Well,
There
my
are
thing
plenty.
is they're not locked in here. They can get out multiple ways.
You know, I mean, fencing and board, it kind of gives people this complex. I mean,
And we're dudes.
And it's always dudes. It's
Duh. I mean, duh.
it's always dudes.
Babe, look what I can do. Check it out.
I climb this fence.
Maybe it's a criteria I don't know about. Like, you
I think it's
jumping
a-
fences for your girls? I don't know.
Negative. I'm walking through a fence. I'm not jumping. I walk around at 3:05, madam. I'm not jumping anything. I'm just not. It's not happening.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe they saw a cute puppy across the thing. I
Maybe.
really don't know. That's just
So does it happen regularly?
It has happened 3 times.
I feel like
Which
it's a
I feel like-
So let's be honest.
3 times in 2 years, or
Yeah.
3 times?
3 times in 2
2
years.
Okay.
So let's
Which is more than I would
So
think.
elephant in the room. Okay, you take guys, you add alcohol. Next thing you know, somebody's trying to make a bet. I'd climb that fence in 2 seconds. I think that's what it is, because I actually got a TV like that at one time in life because somebody told me I couldn't
Yeah.
take it off a wall
I
in
know.
3 minutes. So we'll talk about that off air.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, I don't know if it's competition or they're just trying to do something cool.
That's probably. It's more or less the.
Yeah, but I mean,
wanna
I feel
look
if you're
cool.
going to do something cool, you need like a 10, 15 foot fence, not like 6 or 7.
something. Yeah, I don't know. Or sink the cornhole on the first.
Or even,
Right, exactly.
There's other ways to impress me.
I can throw it from that fence and make it in the hole before you can.
Or not
I mean,
only that,
just
even
something.
if, God forbid, somebody climbs up on the food truck and decides to do a backflip. I mean, hell.
Don't give people ideas. God.
There's only been one.
Oh,
person.
God.
No,
Laney.
it was one of us though. So
Okay.
It's okay.
It was a
It's
staff
okay.
Oh, it was a staff
We were playing
member.
hide and seek
That
day.
makes it better.
Hide and
You
seek?
gotta keep yourself entertained
In the
this
distillery?
industry.
During
okay?
operating hours?
Yeah, well, we bid on the food truck. One of us got in the fridges one time before it was up. Just
Have you ever had somebody
gosh.
hide in a barrel?
no.
Okay. That to me would be kind of the obvious. I would be like, that's where I'm hiding, in a barrel.
Well, I'm gonna make sure and tell nobody to watch this, so I know I'm my next hiding spot. They won't know where I am for a good minute.
I'm going to hide in a barrel. Nobody can find me.
So how much input did you have on what we have here?
As far as like the mash bills or
Anything.
I approved and gave my opinion, especially more so like the visual side of things. I'm definitely more in charge of the vodka, what infusions get done with that. The boys are definitely a little more hands-on with the whiskey, but yeah, they asked for all of our approval. We went back and forth multiple times. Where should the star be? Should the little ducks be over here? Should we have the horn? No, I'm not joking. The tails and the hooves. We went back and forth on that for a minute.
The tails and the hooves.
Yeah. It's got what? Hoof?
Yeah.
There's a tail somewhere, I think.
It's a fishtail.
Yeah, there's a fish tail, yeah.
Well, those moved a few times, is all I'm trying to say.
Oh,
I
my
haven't even
Lord.
had any
So-
old fashioned, y'all.
That would be deer tracks and bird tracks.
From hooves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all
So-
actually used a
God.
redfish on your tail
Yeah.
fin there.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know how you
because
can
it's got
tell?
the dot.
The dot.
I had to make sure
Oh, see, I'm learning stuff about my own
Look at
label.
that.
on that shirt before I did whenever I was doing the final touches on it, I realized I didn't have the dot on
Yep.
my fishtail. So I had to go back and add it. Like at the very last second, I was like, "Oh God, I need a dot."
You need a dot.
Because I didn't before you sent me the new logos and stuff. I just kind of created what I could, the best I could.
Look at you.
So I was like, What am I? I'm missing something. I can tell.
You can tell.
You are not one to
See what
talk.
she did there?
I've heard you talk.
It's
enough.
2 points when you make more than one joke at a time.
Get her off the show.
No.
Hey,
told you.
come get your girl.
No. She stays. No.
You don't want me either. What are you talking about?
Poor thing.
Just stop. Good Lord.
So what's that like? What's the dynamic like with that?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Yeah, that's actually
We've never actually really had that conversation or asked the question.
So
What's that like?
We actually met at a different place that we were working many
Together?
years ago. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
There's a little pizza place on.
So you're a stalker.
No, I feel like Lani and James are the sole reason people put in their HR contracts about workplace romances.
All right, so continue the story. Go on.
Oh yeah, he will never hire another married couple ever again. That's well known.
Nick is like, nope, not doing it.
Nope.
Not doing
no
that
fam-
no more.
No.
Nope.
You think they're cute? Mm-mm. Yeah, we were. I was a waitress, and he was one of the cooks at the time, and I had been there for a while, and he had worked there and came back and worked there and came back. So he came back, and I was just having a bad day. All right, I was having a bad day, and it was one of those old places where you got write your name down, write what your food down, all that. So the cooks call your name up when it's ready. So he said my name wrong, and I went off. I was like, look here, my name is Lani. It's not Lani. Da da da. I went off on his ass. And he right there looked at me and said, I love you. And that was pretty much how it started.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we started doing the thing and stayed the night at his house one night, never left.
Is there truth to this story?
Not at all.
You're a liar.
Not at all.
It's like, no, there's not any truth.
Deny.
Told you.
Funny, I looked at him and was like, is there any truth? He goes,
So what's it like working with him day to day? And
I love working with him. It's one of those things that's cool now, especially that he's in the position that he's in with the company, going out and talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, that is him. He is just so good at that, and that's like to me. So to watch him do it.
So basically, it's extrovert,
But you do
introvert.
no,
Okay.
no, don't say that because you do so well
You
here.
do very well here.
You're around every time we come in. You're so friendly.
when
I've
I'm
seen
in
you
control
interact.
of it, oh yeah.
Okay.
She's like, when I'm on my Adderall, it's good. When I'm not on my Adderall, shit goes sideways in a hurry.
But yeah, no, it's we have a great working relationship. Honestly, I think we do better as a married couple when we do work together.
So do y'all ever talk shop at home?
All day.
Really?
Well, Texas Tail's our life.
Okay.
It's not just like we come here.
Well, that's good to know, though. I mean, as a consumer of Texas Tail, and people wanting to be a consumer of Texas Tail, you want that.
Yeah.
In a way. I mean, yes, I want you to have a life outside of Texas Tail.
Texas Tail's life. The rest
But-
is just details.
As a consumer, you should love that you are here, and then even whenever you're at home, you're talking about it. I mean, it is your life. Like that.
Yeah. No, it definitely is.
Those are the kind of employees you want to deal with whenever you go to a place.
Well, we try, and it all stems from Nick and Greg. They started this company a certain way, they treat their employees a certain way, and it just all follows
Can
through
you give
like
us
that.
any scoops on Nick?
Scoops? I don't know a whole lot other than there was some family stuff going on, and he couldn't be
Oh, we wasn't talking about that. We were
I
talking about
just
scoops and
I just want some
What
good some good stories.
I don't know. Does he like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
He likes ranch.
He likes ranch.
Like unhealthily.
An unhealthy amount of ranch.
Unhealthy amounts of ranch.
I think that.
So you're saying if I want to win Nick over, I need to either take him to a pizzeria or a wing place.
Yeah.
So where he can get unhealthy amounts of
I
ranch.
literally put ranch in his stocking.
I'm gonna find what? Wait, what?
She
Say
put
that again?
ranch in his stocking.
He didn't think it was as funny as I thought it was.
I think it's funny.
I need to find barrel aged ranch.
Barrel aged ranch? Ooh. I'm with Lani on that one. Coach. Nope, not good.
I need
Nope.
that to happen.
Barrel aged ranch? Nope, not good. Not good at all.
It would be his favorite thing in the world.
Probably
Barrel aged ranch. Could be bourbon barrel maple syrup.
No, bourbon barrel ranch.
No.
It's ranch.
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 Ranch. Where's my ranch?
I got a problem with the word ranch. Sometimes I say it, people are like, what?
What'd you say?
What'd you just say?
Ranch.
Ranch.
So Ooh, you've got and you've made fun of the way I've said it, but you've got a pretty good Texas accent.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
ever get people in here that like laugh at you or say, "What'd you say?"
All the time.
Really?
So I'm not from Galveston. I'm from like South Fort Worth area. So my family
Right,
has a
it's
draw.
different. Yeah.
That's total different dialect.
different.
Yeah. Well, now when I first moved down here, I got made fun of a lot. So I really tried to kind of tone it down a little bit, but it just comes out. I can't help it.
I tried to tone it down.
Yeah, well, you just
Because I mean, you get a lot of tourists in Galveston, so I'm sure people are like,
yeah.
Huh?
They like oil. They like oil.
Oil?
Yeah.
"Oh, oh,
I don't know. There's
man,
another
it's
one.
oil."
Oil. I mean,
No, it's oil field. I agree with her on that. It's oil
Thank you.
field. It's not oil. You say that on a location, you're getting ran off
Oil.
automatically. They're like,
Oil.
They'll look at you and be like, "Hey, go ahead and rig down. You're not doing any work here today. You can't pronounce it? No.
You're out.
Get out. Get out." Oh, that's pretty. What's that?
that is a Coke float shot.
A Coke float shot.
What's your most popular drink?
Probably Texas Heat, which is done with
Ooh, the jalapeno, huh?
jalapeno vibe. Oh, I need to let you taste that candy. I didn't. You were back there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's got some good. It's nice.
Yeah. No, chef's messing around with it. It's a cocktail candy, so it's got the jalapeno vodka and it just makes like a little jelly out of it.
Interesting.
It's an adult jelly lifesaver.
Okay.
It's amazing.
It's pretty good.
So you got
It
other
melts in your mouth.
experimental stuff roaming around?
Any new infusions?
Because we know
not
you
on the
handle all
whiskey
the
side of things.
we know you handle all the infusions
Oh,
on
there
the
is
vodka
orange.
side. Orange vodka?
No, orange whiskey.
Orange-
James,
Whoa.
he
Interesting.
was messing around with it.
Orange whiskey.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, so you're leaning old fashioned in that kind of weird way.
Oh yeah. Well, he only made one bottle, so we haven't played around with it a whole lot. But I have made one old fashioned with it. Pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty
Interesting. Orange.
good. Orange.
What an orange.
There's my orange.
Are you for real? Okay, I was fixing to say, let's not do this.
Orange.
Because you're
I
like,
thought after ranch oil we were.
no, no, because okay, being as you're bringing it up, I got an uncle who's originally from Connecticut, and to listen to him say the word ruined,
Burnt.
phenomenal.
Ruined.
It's so funny. He's like, he like literally like focuses, and I'm like, what the heck? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Did you fart?
I mean, well, you've met him. You've met David. David does that all the time. He's like, it's ruined. And I was like, there's not no t on the end of it. It's ruined. That's what it is. You ruined it. That's what you did.
Yeah.
Like you ruined that accent. Yes, you've screwed it all up. Let's see.
terrible.
Orange whiskey go. Oh, cream soda.
Ooh, like a creamsicle shot.
Yeah, I mean, our viewers are kind of intelligent from time to time.
Oh, cream
and not only that, so the
Orange
87
whiskey
proof
goes
whiskey,
good in cream
Highway
soda.
87 to Galveston. You can tie that in with it. Look at that.
I like that. Did he tell you how we came up with 87?
No.
No.
So that was one of the things. I mean, we tasted it along the way, but
what he was saying.
we took the average of me, Nick, Greg, James, and Pookie, who is our chef, all of our birth years. and
What?
averaged it
Is
out.
that the big bearded guy walking around? Okay.
One that looks like he cooks some major meat?
Yeah. Dude, look. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg think he's slinging meat? I think that dude's got him beat.
I love to smoke meat.
I love to smoke meat.
Somebody
Smoking-
did a post the other day.
smoking
They called
meat's
him
my
"Duh Meat Daddy."
The meat daddy. Interesting.
He won best food truck in Galveston last
That's
year.
what James was
Yeah.
saying, and he's
And
got
y'all
my
got,
and he's still got my favorite on the menu.
Small business of the year last
Yeah.
year.
Small
Yeah.
business of the year, best pet friendly patio, best distillery, and best food truck.
So they're pretty good at what they do.
Just saying,
They're all right.
they're okay.
If y'all want to come out,
I mean,
check them out.
Yeah, they're all right. I love these
We'll make
things.
a turd,
though.
as my dad
That's
would say.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the fact that you can actually, like, it's raw. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you can take them because everywhere I move them, that char is just dusting
Oh, I'm
everywhere.
sure it's
so you
everywhere.
Get it out. Get
Oh,
it out
okay.
here.
Hey, don't tell me with a good time. Don't tell me with a good time at all.
Oh,
Because I
gosh.
know my Glen fits in this end of it.
Yeah.
And I can move it to here if I need to do a cigar. So I'm good either way.
Options.
No, look,
Got options.
you gotta have options. You gotta have options. That's funny stuff.
Oh, you're good. All right. Well, we'll let you get back to work.
Oh, I'm not working.
She work.
What's this work you're talking?
You're a professional.
She's a professional adult. That's what she
There was
is.
no working mentioned in
Yeah,
there's no
work.
that description.
Yeah.
It didn't say she was a
Say-
professional working adult.
no.
It just said she was a professional adult.
Okay. You can hang out as long as
hang
you
out
want.
yeah, it's your place. You can hang out as long as you want.
We're not one to tell you anything. We've learned real quick. We don't tell you what to do. You tell us what to do.
That's funny.
Thank you for putting us on the sign outside. That was.
Oh yeah.
I know. I
Did you like my ish? Because I felt like
Yeah.
that was.
We weren't really. It was. That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
That's how we
It
all
is.
roll. Yeah.
The whole ish. I saw that and I was like, she gets us.
Well, you know, if you're not flying by the seat of your pants, you're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
So.
Tell us about it. I mean, we literally had to go to Walmart and get a plug because my dumb ass forgot the power supply in Silsby. But hey, it worked.
Just gonna run on imagination.
Yeah.
Well, no, we were trying to figure out what the hell we was gonna do because to send somebody to the house and back is like 4 hours round trip.
We could just talk really loud.
Yeah, really
into
loud.
the laptop. Hey.
We said 3. We meant a.m. Be
Yeah.
back.
Talk
Come
really
back.
loud.
Come back later.
I'm actually closing. I just remembered I was still on the damn feed. Text messages. What the hell? What are people doing?
Got
Y'all
all this
keep-
new fancy
I
technology.
know, right?
know.
It's all kind of stuff. I'm actually gonna break some of this down. Y'all keep talking. I gotta check some stuff.
So I noticed these crates that you can see through this door over here. Do y'all reuse bottles?
Looks like
For
it.
the
There's
bar
al-
stuff.
So there's only one other place that I've seen do that, and that's Fierce Whiskers out of Austin. They do that too. So what's the thought process behind there? Is it just
So it's only stuff that we're using behind the bar. So basically, once it's empty, we just sanitize it, clean it, and then they fill them back up. But it just cuts down on so much waste. And it's not just the waste of the bottle; it's all the plastic in it. It's the boxes that they come in. There's already so much cardboard and plastic waste from bars here in Galveston. So we just try to cut out as much as we can.
So I'm curious
And we
about
break
something.
a lot of stuff. So if I keep breaking their new bottles, I don't know. They might not let me be a professional adult forever. So
I have a thought or a question rather.
it's dangerous.
It is very dangerous. If I buy a bottle from here and I bring that bottle back for a refill, is there some kind of discount involved in that, or is that something y'all hadn't thought of yet?
this isn't
Not
McDonald's,
currently,
not
but-
free refills.
Saying, I mean,
It's your big gulp.
you big gulp.
Hey, fill me up.
Not currently, but I might be able to figure something out.
I feel that would be. I mean, because you talked about before, y'all aren't wanting to waste and add to like the already kind of trash situation that is Galveston. So I mean, it kind of.
We wouldn't be able to reuse it for like merchandise, but we could probably strip it, sanitize it, and use that for the bar maybe. Just give you
Well,
a
no, I'm not
discount
talking
for the
about that. I'm talking about just having a customer walk in and they keep their bottle.
Yeah, like
Oh,
what if
like
I
constantly refilling
what if I walked back in and I said, hey,
it?
I finished my weeded. Can I have another?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to ask boys.
How would that work? Is that like a TTB thing, or is that a?
I feel it's got to have some homework done to it.
That definitely, yeah, that's a boy question.
That's a boy question. She's like, that's a boy question off the bat. That's not a me question. That's a boy question.
Sometimes in business, you got to learn to pass stuff off to people,
Right.
you know? And just throw it-
That's what makes you a good
throw it over
manager.
your shoulder.
That's what makes you a good manager.
That's
isn't
like
it?
it's a delegation.
Delegation.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, one of the distilleries we go to, if you bring a bottle, I think it was it Clifford that was doing that at one time?
Yeah,
If
I
you
think
brought
so.
the bottle
I
back,
think
they
so.
knocked off like 10% off
10%
your
or
next
something.
bottle or something like
But
that.
I don't know if you can reuse the bottle.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, that would be kind of I don't know.
Even if you can't reuse it, you can make like a bottle tree out of it or whatever.
I don't know. Good question.
All right.
I usually ask the hard-hitting ones, yeah.
Or just the ones nobody else thinks of.
Probably, yeah, that's basically what it is. I like that answer
That nobody
better.
knows
The ones
the
that
answers.
nobody else thinks of, or they're like, what? What'd you just
Why?
say?
Why?
Why would you say that? Don't feel bad. I'm still curious on how many people are going to be like, hey, was he serious about our raise?
They've already had 7 conversations behind the bar. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
7 conversations. Like, hey, we like that guy. Can we bring
Yeah, bring him back.
bring him back? He's fun.
When,
Oh,
Lane,
God.
when Laney comes back behind the bar, just smile.
Smile and nod. Smile and nod, boys.
The
Smile
new
and
pay
nod.
period starts soon.
God. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This lineup is a really good lineup on you guys' part. I'm glad you kind of. Don't get me wrong. Do I miss the double barrel? Yes. I missed the double barrel greatly.
The original double barrel from a couple years ago was
Good.
Yeah,
So good.
that was a piece apart. There's I think there's only 2 bottles left in existence that aren't tapped.
Oh, wow.
They're sitting in my locker. They're next.
Oh.
Where's your locker?
I was like, wait a minute, where's your locker? That's the question I was going to ask.
I threatened to steal
around.
it. I threatened to pay for it.
Which one's your locker?
Yeah.
I think I got
Nick's not even here. You don't have to know.
I think I got bolt cutters in the car. Which one's your locker?
Ain't no lock on my locker.
It's even better.
Fiddle with accommodation. That thing's got my snacks in it. I can't have no lock on my snacks. That won't work good.
I gotta
She's
be
like,
able
I
to get
got
it quick.
snacks.
I do.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Hungry heifers is not something that we want here at the distillery. Okay? No.
Double H and FGOC. Hungry heifers and fat guys on camera.
God,
This is a deadly combination.
That's very deadly. Oh my Lord. But yeah, it's like I said, we've enjoyed it. I love the lineup. The lineup's great. If y'all get a chance, come out, buy the lineup. If you can't find it in your local liquor store, request it. Because somebody will find out if you get enough requests for it. Trust me, I've seen it happen.
Shit, it just hit Longhorn Liquor yesterday.
Well, I'm not talking about just Longhorn. There's
I'm just
other
saying.
liquor stores
That's
in
in
our
our
area.
area.
Yes, it is. But I mean, which Longhorns are they doing? The only one we know is Beaumont.
Everybody drives through Beaumont.
True, but I'm not gonna lie. I might need Mike to take it to like Lumberton, maybe even Silsby.
We'll push it in Silsby.
Yeah.
Shoot, tempt me with a good time. I'll go pour samples and sell it. Y'all need a brand ambassador?
Every day.
I feel like we got 2 of them.
I'll go pour some samples.
I feel like it's a package. Yeah, I'm off every weekend right now.
Put me in a liquor store.
Put me in a liquor store.
Shoot.
Ooh, what is that?
It looks like flatbread.
She's like, what's he
I told
talking
you hungry heifers. We don't like them.
She's like, he just called me out. I'm eating something. What the hell? God, that's so funny.
Oh.
Well, it's too hot to eat back there. Like, especially in the summer, so let them.
No.
That's funny.
More
I'm not gonna lie though, that's
home.
a very James has got a very intriguing thing on that with that orange whiskey and cream soda kind of thing.
Baby,
I know.
will you read me the orange whiskey?
And a cream soda.
She's like, what? You see the what?
If you ask him for a cream soda, he'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be right back." You just wait here.
She's like, what are these guys talking about? Oh, it's always fun.
Oh, you got cancer.
Of course.
What is this?
Ooh.
That is a small experiment brought to you by yours truly.
I'm gonna use this one. It's clean. I drank out of the other one.
Surprising. Very surprising.
What is floating in the bottle?
Who cares? Shut up.
Orange peel.
Oh, okay.
Who gives a crap?
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a bug.
It's got It's dead. It's sterilized. It's alcohol.
So much. For such a little bottle.
You don't like Natty Light or what?
I try not to drink beer much these days.
Yeah.
It's not very climb over the fencey of you.
Yeah, we're not climbing over the fence after we're drinking this. Not bad.
I try to be respectful in the
coloration's
places that
super
invite
light.
me over.
But we friends. We wait past that.
Okay. So you'll let me see how fast I can climb the fence.
Oh yeah, especially for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking wagers on that one myself.
So is it orange peel or is it?
I think it's peel and bitters. I don't know. I didn't do this.
It's a refreshing nose.
I think you're onto something with that. I don't like orange whiskey, but I think you're onto something with that one.
Is it peel and bitters?
It's way better than that Jameson crap. The Jameson orange that we had that time, that shit was horrible.
Oh
I
yeah.
only had it once.
See? Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. That's almost like straight, like you took the orange and like squeezed it out in the stuff.
And it's not flavored. Like it's not flavored whiskey. It doesn't taste like a flavored whiskey.
Yeah, just that little hint. But yeah, I think it sat with orange peel in it for like 6 or 7 days, and then
Like,
just a little bit of orange peel.
This is the perfect summer whiskey.
So what is it proof at? Give me a proof number. 90? 85?
Don't ask questions.
Specifics, we don't know that.
70?
This bottle doesn't exist. Shut up.
Not bad.
It's bitters and peel, right?
Yeah.
Bitters and peel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just the peel is real quick, just like
Real quick peel.
no more than 48 hours because
Okay.
citrus gets real bitter whenever you start letting
It's
it sit
right.
too long.
But the nose on it's like super, like refreshing. Like
It's very
it's
welcoming.
light. It's light and airy.
Interesting.
So that's another thing that these took precedent over. You know what I mean? But hopefully we can come out with some of that stuff pretty quick.
I could see that. I like the infusion thing. You do an orange, maybe do a honey.
Yeah, we got the honey and the red hot.
Honey and a red hot what?
Whiskey.
But you've been here before and you ain't tried the best stuff. Oh,
I don't know if I ever not. I don't remember
Yeah,
red
but-
hot whiskey. I remember y'all's red hot vodka, like the one that y'all had. Yeah.
He said the
Yeah. What the yeah.
oh yeah.
with the
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, the red hot's just done with cinnamon and imperial candy, so it's like Fireball Hot Damn, but way sweeter and not as like spicy.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't talk about Fireball on this show.
I have Fireball in the car, sir.
We don't talk about Fireball on this show.
We have little small bottles of Fireball in the car. There is no telling how long they've been in there. That means they're fermented good
Red hot.
in the Texas heat.
He's getting some.
Safety first. He was washing his hands.
I feel like that caters to a lot of different people. I feel like it's really, like it's not super high proof. It's not going to burn. And I almost hate to say this. I feel like this could be a gender neutral kind of drink.
No, it's light. It's not overpowering.
Exactly, because I mean, let's
Look
be
at this
honest. First words out of my wife's mouth is, "I don't like
Fancy-
whiskey. It burns."
Fancy, sir. Oh yes,
I
please.
thought you almost.
May I have a little?
What color is that?
I don't.
Who cares?
Why is it a
Well,
color?
what color is
No,
the red
why is
hot?
it a color?
I don't
Why is it a
know.
color? Hit me with it. I don't care.
Look, I'm rinsing out my glass to drink red hot whiskey.
That
God
looks
dang
like
it.
fruit punch.
Better.
Better. She's saying better.
That's enough. Don't do that to me.
You're doing it to yourself. I'm just sitting here. You
Oh,
asked
it
me
does.
over here.
It does smell like Red Hots, dude. I get Red Hots
Oh my
straight off the nose.
I'm out.
Oh, come on. You're out?
Oh God. I took that one out of. I should have brought it. I took that one out of the bag.
No, you need to try that.
But it's really popular.
It
especially
doesn't.
in fall.
It doesn't taste hot.
Maybe candy.
Like to me,
No.
like
It
to me,
tastes like
it's
candy.
Like to me, it's not even candy though. To me, I get like the big.
No.
To me, this is liquid Big Red
And that's
gum.
made
It's
with
not
whiskey?
even like
That's Big Red in a glass.
that's Big Red gum in a glass.
That's
Is
what
what
we should
that
call
is.
it. Just call it Big Red.
Yes, that's literally Big Red, like liquefied Big Red gum, is what that is.
I'm maybe not going to describe it like that to people.
Like,
Well,
it sticks
it's
in your
worse
mouth.
It's worse than calling it if you chewed Big Red gum and then spit. I mean, you can't call it Big Red spit.
But it's got it.
Can.
Good.
I'm not going to, but I can.
I could if I wanted.
No, you can't.
Just call it Big Spit.
Big spit. Big spit. No, nope.
Nope. It's not dark yet.
Nope.
We can't do that. Nope.
No, ma'am.
Walk away from the gentleman after dark. Nope. Can't do that. That's
That
surprisingly
is like
good though.
if you were to chew a piece of Big Red bubble or Big Red gum, like your mouth feels the same exact way. That dry, like I chewed gum, but it's still like
Okay,
Better.
I'll do you one better. So, would you rather this or would you rather Fireball? I think I know the answer
Oh,
to this.
this all day long.
Exactly. This is better than Fireball.
yeah.
That's probably one of my mom's favorites.
Big,
the weeded.
Big Red. I like it. That's what we're going to call it.
Interesting.
I need new labels.
Don't get me wrong. It looks like fruit punch when you pour it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's this going to do to my insides? It's red. I don't know what to expect.
Here, honey, I poured you a glass of Hawaiian punch.
It's adult. Exactly. There you go. God.
Drink
No,
up.
you can just walk. See, you can walk around that with a clear cup. Yeah, I'm just drinking juice. Calm down.
Yeah. It's Hawaiian punch. Everybody's fine.
It's Hawaiian punch. That's nuts.
Oh God.
What other kind of stuff you got back?
Oh, well.
I mean, we're already on a roll with experimental shit. Let's just see where it goes.
Well, there's the honey. I don't know if y'all have tried that one before. Did he do that blend with y'all?
Nope.
What blend?
What were y'all doing while he was over
He
here?
just talked. He made his
talked.
sales pitch. He's a salesman.
He's a
He
salesman.
made his sales pitch. Yeah, no. Honey? No, didn't. No honey.
I just don't
Is
care
it
about you,
infu-
apparently.
No 50-50. No blended. We're missing
The
out.
honey and that blend.
You didn't give us the good shit.
You're holding out on
You're
us.
holding out.
Oh. I mean, we can end this thing and we can do our own thing.
I mean,
We have been going for almost 2 hours.
Oh, wait, were we really at the 2 hour?
Yeah, we're damn near there.
Yeah, okay. We'll get
You want to? Are we doing that one real quick? Or?
Oh, you said go for it. We're going for it now. He's already going to
You heard Boss Lady. I
Hey, we
can't
need
argue
more-
with that.
We need more glasses. Oh, you took them all?
You took them all? You took
What?
all the glasses?
You took all the glasses?
I put them up.
I put them up.
Will you
Get
get
two
us?
more Glencairns.
They're all looking
Look,
like...
she like,
they're
where's
like,
my? Yeah, when you give me my raise.
what are we doing? Hey, I vouched for y'all.
Y'all are.
I tried.
Y'all aren't. Well, I'll come back.
I literally tried. I looked at y'all and said, you're all getting raises, and she poo-pooed it in a heartbeat. Like, she was like, no, they're not. And I'm like,
I will raise all of your spirits.
Yeah, we didn't say it was monetarily.
I don't
raised.
think that's a very fair assumption for you to raise their spirits. They work with whiskey and other spirits.
What do we got in your? What are you bringing
Yes,
us?
I love this part of the show. This is what I live for.
All right, so
I live for the good shit.
This is some of the things we're playing with.
Okay.
These are sample only.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Not available.
Only. These are just things we've been playing.
So y'all should have been here. You
All
people
right.
at home should have been here. You missed
you're
out.
gonna have to give me a second.
You gotta go to the bathroom again? God.
These are both.
I'm not, but it still surprises me every time. He's got the smallest bladder ever. Like literally, like I can sit here and drink and drink and drink and not have to go to the bathroom. He goes twice in a 2-hour show.
Oh
No, he literally goes twice in a 2-hour show. We're at 2 hours. He's already been twice. I call it. Yeah,
All right. Which one's it?
that's fine. Man, that's really good. Can you hand that to my wife and let her try that, just out of curiosity? Hey, that's better. That's better than Fireball. I'm not gonna lie. That's better than Fireball.
We do see a lot of girls like the Red Hot because it's sweet and it doesn't have that banging.
You should call it Big Red Devil.
Call it a big spit. I don't know.
Big Spit? No, you can't call it Big Spit. No, it's just gross. How would you like to walk up to a bar and be like, I'm gonna order some Big Spit. Let me order that Big Spit.
Do I
No.
not look like the kind of girl that would walk up to a bar and order
Well,
a
I mean, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, and acts like a duck, it's a duck. So what is this? What do I have?
So that's the first one. That's going to be weeded and rye.
Okay, this is weeded and rye, 50-50, I'm assuming blended. Okay.
So we haven't gone in too serious into doing any of the blends, this percent and that percent. We just,
Just did a half and half, called it.
yeah, they asked us to bring something special
Okay.
for that last whiskey event that we did, and we did that. We did the weeded and rye, and then we did bourbon and weeded. So that one's the weeded and rye at 115.04
Oh,
proof.
hey, speaking of whiskey events, is that common knowledge that y'all may be in the one that's in?
Finalized.
Okay, it's not finalized. I'm not going to talk about that if it's not finalized. Yeah, we're not going to do that. It's 50-50.
What we got?
I don't know what you got.
I don't know what I got either.
You got Big Spit for one.
Big
You got
spit.
the rest of the orange for two.
Well, yeah, 'cause
I didn't
Are
pour
you
that much of this.
Are
one.
you going to go
What
to
is
the
this?
bathroom
That-
again? Is it going to be a
I don't know.
three-peat?
What is this one?
That's the
It's a
blend.
It's
A blend of what?
Even portions of weeded and rye. It's at 115.04.
Well, that's interesting.
That orange is good.
Looks like he's gonna have to make some more. Don't roll your eyes.
Yeah, you need to make some more of that.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, so I think that was the one that everybody liked a little bit more. So I think they made 3 different blends, and then we let everybody taste them, and we took the one that everybody liked.
That's out of this one, right?
That one's that one.
Oh, that one's that one.
So what is that one?
This one is bourbon
That one's
and
bourbon
weeded,
and weeded. This one's weeded and
I like
rye.
this
which I was surprised. I like the weeded and rye better, and I don't like rye
How much
whiskeys.
does that bottle cost?
Dumbass.
That's a lot of questions above my pay grade. I don't know. However much I bring it in for, I guess.
So with what you have in your glass, you're coming in at 115.4 proof. Is what you're coming in at, proof wise.
Yeah, they're both about the same. The other one's 115.45.
This one would shoot up my list very, very fast.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I do
I
not
like
like
it.
rye, and I
for,
liked it.
for a weeded and a rye, because I don't think a whole lot of people are doing weeded and rye.
It's interesting.
It's very
The way
interesting.
it blends is definitely different, but I like it.
Because I mean, as you know, I'm I lean more weeded.
Well, yeah, because
But I've recently gotten into this whole rye thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how much cash I have in my backpack, but how much is that bottle?
That bottle is not for sale, sir. It says sample bottle only on it. You're not getting that one.
Everything has a price tag.
This is very true. I could probably find a bottle and pour it in.
There's a
too,
reason
I
I'm not
guess.
looking over that in that direction.
I think
I'm not looking in that direction.
Because your wife does the same thing. They both work at credit unions, so I mean, I feel they control the money. We just kind of do what we do and call it lovely.
I'd be broke all the time if it wasn't for my wife. And she's the one that gets Amazon packages every day.
You can find some deals on Amazon.
But she's not, hey, did you hear that? But she's not broke. She
Right,
gets
exactly.
Amazon packages every day, but she's not
Exactly.
broke. So that tells me that you're the one that's paying for the Amazon packages.
It's the natural order of things.
I just work here.
I like
That's what I tell her. I just work
I
here.
just work here.
All right. Okay. This one. I'm gonna.
That's good. Not gonna lie.
This is gonna
I don't
ruin whatever
water.
you're about
Shit.
to pour.
Was this orange?
That was the orange.
Oh, okay. I'll
That's
wait till you're
fine.
done for this one. Well, I don't want to ruin your
I'm
palate.
gonna try something.
You're what?
I like to mix on the fly. Palate.
Thank you for understanding.
Palate. I knew
Where
what
are
she was
you?
talking about.
You're not French
Supportive.
or fancy.
My family is French. Actually, thanks very much.
God.
French Acadian.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It sounded good.
Hey.
No, she said she's from Fort Worth.
Hey, we got friends in Fort Worth.
Why?
Why? Because they actually work at the distillery too. Yeah. James met him.
Yeah, James met.
Met JB Flowers, the head distiller
Nick,
at
I know Nick did.
Acre.
James did.
Because he's wanting to do some kind of collab with y'all at some point. So I tried to get him down here, but apparently he just got back from a 2-week trip to Scotland to tour all their kind of distilleries and stuff. So yeah, I know, it sucks. I hate it. It sucks.
So I'm assuming this is honey infused.
It is. Yes.
Have you had Garrison Brothers honeydew?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, I have, so I'm curious.
So let's try
Come
it.
on. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sure,
I'm
always ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What? I think she's talking shit to you.
Here she is.
Okay. You can be.
She's doing her job.
Right.
You can be an island boy all you want to, my friend.
Exactly. Oh, that smells like a jar of honey.
Yeah, that's good on the nose.
It's kind of sweet, but I like it. But it's
How much honey was
Definitely.
used? Because I feel like a lot.
a decently amount.
A decently?
I feel like you could put this, kind of like how y'all did your Second Amendment. I feel you could add this in it and make it kind of a sweet tea kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that. Now, the main drink it goes in is called, well, it's probably just going to go back to Honey Hole. But right now it's called Stevens Honey Hole. But
Stevens Honey Hole?
It's one of their friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
Is he a member of the 54?
He is not.
Okay.
No,
What's the 54?
OG.
You don't know what the 54 is?
There's a 54?
There's a 54 club.
It's over. Oh, it was sitting right there. but it's in the
So
corner
literally,
over there.
when we get done with this, I'll show you. There's a surfboard in the corner that has the 54 Club on it, and she'll explain the 54 Club. I don't know that part of it, but I know where the surfboard is.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I know where it's located.
I know where it's at. I know where its location is.
Yeah, it's a 54 Club. It's all the names of everybody who helped them get it started in the beginning through whatever facet of help they provided or whatever it may be. But they're all still very, very involved. They're here all the time. They're
Well, that's pretty cool.
I like
Everybody's
it.
stuck around.
friends and family of their family.
I love the fact that it's the 54 Club. That's just,
54.
yeah. I literally think like Studio 54 back in the 70s. I'm not quite that old.
Nobody understands what you're talking about right
I was about, I
Okay. Y'all need to Google more.
Smile, just smile and nod.
It's going at the top of my list, Roy.
Yeah, sure. Smile and nod, buddy. Smile and nod.
That's what we do professional.
That's why I've gotten as far as I've gotten in my career.
That's good.
If you've you forget to nod, just keep smiling. You'll be fine.
So, by tasting this, I'm assuming y'all use clove honey for this. Okay. You didn't like it?
No, I like it.
Okay.
It's a little too sweet.
No, it's on the sweeter side for sure.
It is on the sweeter side, but at the same time, I feel it's very enjoyable. It's kind of like that orange. Ooh, what if you blended the two?
I don't know. I'm keeping my orange separate. I like the orange.
The orange is good. I didn't drink all mine, but
And I like this one.
Well, he's making a cool little collection over here.
I know.
This is Honey Red Hot.
Honey Red Hot.
Oh, we actually have Honey Red Hot blend back there.
See, I know I'm not crazy.
They're coming to me now.
They're coming to me. I know it's all there. God.
No, I don't remember why we did it, but he did Honey Red Hot whiskey, and then he did Red Hot of the Heartbreak Moonshine, and that one was just a little too strong.
The Red Hot Heartbreak.
So the Red Hot overtakes the honey.
I feel like you
quickly.
could make that a total separate, like, shorter name. You just call it divorce. Red Hot Heartbreak.
Why do you got to go that direction? See, for this one, I was thinking more like, honey, I'm hot for you.
I was like, you're going to come in here and order a bottle of divorce?
Right. Who wants to order a bottle of divorce?
It's probably cheaper than getting a divorce.
You can make that the slogan. It's cheaper than actual divorce.
It's cheaper. No, I just think Red Hot. Well, no, like the sad thing about it is like their heartbreak.
We're gonna watch the
proof.
playback, and Nick is gonna be over there going, "Honey, I'm hot for you. It's cheaper than divorce."
God.
Bucky's willing to spend a whole paycheck on rye.
Right.
Rye weeded. Okay, check.
That honey is good though, but you can definitely taste the fact that it's clove honey. But it's good. It's good coloration. It's real light, kind of milky almost.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's got good legs to it. I mean, you can see the kind of when you tilt and kind of watch it film. That's what I'm talking about when I go legs. You learning shit?
Oh, so much.
Okay, you're lying.
That goes back to my wine
You're
days.
such a liar.
I lie professionally. Thank you very much.
That goes along with that professional adult thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're a professional liar.
just check it.
Gotta hit all the points. Hardworking, lying. All I do is eat hot chips and lie. I don't.
Eat
hot chips. And
I thought she said hot shit and lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought she said. I eat hot shit and
There we
lie.
go.
So I
Big
found
fat hot shit.
Braley as an adult. Eat hot chips and lie.
Tanning? Your daughter's tanning? Like both of them or just one of them? Where's the other one? Okay.
Eating hot chips and lying.
Professionally.
Yes. It's a perfect career.
I probably
It's
need.
working out for me.
Probably need.
Okay.
It's working out. She said.
Oh,
It's working out.
Oh, shit.
God, it's funny.
All right, you ready for the last one?
Yep, let's try that one.
Oh.
I feel like we're getting to that point.
Yeah, it's almost.
It's gone off the rails.
Yeah, we're off the rails. No,
Laney
I'm
comes on the show and it's.
I'm shocked.
I did.
We did ask. Yeah, we requested it. That's the sad part about it. What is that?
She's
This is
never.
the other one.
She's
Okay,
never
another
inviting us back, and we're inviting her on the show all the time because we get all the secret crap that they're making.
Well, it's literally just coming to me like, oh, we got that.
We got this. We got
that.
this. Yeah, we got all kind of stuff.
It's her fault. She opened her mouth. We did not force anything upon her.
It's not anything new. I'll get everybody in trouble. I don't care.
Everybody.
Oh.
Wait a minute. We have anonymity.
Anonymity?
See
Anonymity?
No, anonymity.
Anonymity?
This means we can't be prosecuted under law. I speak legal.
Oh, man.
I'm the guy that keeps us straight on this show.
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
There used to be a shirt.
Big words after 2 hours of the Functional Gentleman. Anonymity.
God, I'm never going to say it right again now.
Hey, don't drink that and take a breath at the same time.
The backdrop
Don't
is
drink anything and take a breath at the same time.
the backdrop is going to be
Thank
Finding
you.
Nemo. an
Fighting
anemone.
Nemo or Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo.
Okay, Finding Nemo.
God. He touched the butt.
Whose butt?
I don't
Hey,
know.
don't
Laney
care.
showed her butt.
I
to the
know,
world.
We're not picky.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's good.
Yeah, that was definitely different. So that's the bourbon and wheat.
That's the bourbon and weeded. I'm trying to turn it so I can read
Don't
it.
take this in the wrong way or in a bad way, but it tastes like a leather boot.
Well, that's why we took the other one.
How do you know what a leather boot tastes like?
Yeah.
You ain't never
Like
had
you
grape
said.
juice poured through a boot?
No.
Are you out here doing shoeies? You are, aren't you?
Are you doing a shoey?
Never.
You lie.
He's about to walk outside, do a shoey, and climb my fence. I know it.
I don't think
wearing
he's
slides.
wearing slides. He can't do a shoey right
Can I
now.
borrow your shoe?
No.
I
Who's
wouldn't
got shoes?
recommend it.
Hey, Brandy. Brandy.
We are not doing bourbon
Not-
shoeys.
I don't need Brandy.
But a vodka.
Ronnie got his shoes on? Ronnie's got shoes. You can do a shoey out of Ronnie's shoe. You got shoes? Can I drink liquor out of them? It's a shoey. Apparently, it's a thing. I just found out about it.
You ain't never seen a shoey?
Not really. No, I don't want to. He might want to. I'm not doing it. I'm not
Look
doing.
at me
I'm not
like
doing a
that. I am not gonna
shoey.
be
You started
responsible.
this.
You're the one
No.
that said it.
I start a lot
You're
of
the
things
one
I don't
that.
finish. What are you
You're the
talking
one
about?
that literally
You
said
forced me to
it's
do a shoey, I will be climbing your fence.
There is no forcing.
I didn't even know what that was until you literally just told me.
I think it's a thing in Australia. They do shoeys. It's like a
Who?
celebration thing.
That's German. I get that.
Where do you think it comes from?
It doesn't come from Australia. That's German.
Yes. Oh, she said it comes
She said a shoey.
Oh, I never heard that.
Exactly. Which one of us is drunk right now? Not me. You are, apparently. Yeah, it was a shoey. I don't know what a shoey is. I just know I'm wearing flip-flops and he's got slides, so neither one of us can do it. That's why I asked for your shoes.
Nobody wants Ronnie's shoe.
What do you mean? He's got clean feet.
Does he?
I feel like he goes and gets pedicures and stuff.
Is that the criteria? Is that the criteria? Like, I'll drink out of your shoes as long as you've had
Right.
a fresh pedicure.
At
As long as you get regular petties, I'm okay with
As
it.
long as you prove to me that you get a regular.
God.
We done totally went off the rails. It's not even dark yet. Good Lord Jesus.
Good old time at the whiskey table.
Right? Fun times.
It has been.
I like it.
It has been a good day. I'm glad y'all got to come down.
I'm
Me
glad we got
too.
to come down too.
It's been a ton of fun. You are out of control.
That's all what. I'm out of. What?
I'm trying to be the
Collectively
responsible.
say we.
I feel
trying
like
to be
I feel like I'm not the
We-
one that's out of control.
We have gotten out of control.
They're off the rails.
This train never had rails.
No, never.
That's usually how we judge how a show's go. How a show goes is how quickly it goes off the rails. Because we have an idea of what we need to do, and then immediately it goes.
Creative differences, you know?
Yeah, right, sure.
We went right, and we should have gone left.
I mean, it still weren't right.
We went left several times.
It wasn't
we went
wrong.
Right.
Wait a minute. We went left a bunch. We got something in car with NASCAR, don't we?
Hey, they're making a left turn.
Oh, look, a left turn. You come back 2 hours later, same fucking thing. A left turn.
All right. You ready?
I'm working on it. I'm trying to think of something that I can drop without saying a bunch of words like I said last week, because I found out why our feed got cut by 30 minutes. Because you can't use the word
Oh,
on Facebook.
well, you can't say that to umpires either in baseball.
Yeah, according to Bull Durham, you can't say that to umpires.
Did he just call?
Did he just call him up? Yep, that's what he did. That's why he got ejected.
But I feel like I'm going to get in trouble if I yell that in a bar.
Yo, what? Yeah, no, don't yell that.
Everybody walks out.
I have a button for that. Oh, you're talking about, okay.
If I do it live, everybody's going to walk out and be like, well, damn, they're closing down.
No, that's why I'm hitting the button.
Okay.
I think this is the button.
Last call!
That is the button.
I need that.
Tonight's last call. Whiskey is a liquid version of Photoshop.
That's fucked up. Don't say things like that.
How dare you?
Can't even drink it.
What do you mean?
As someone whose husband recently started drinking whiskey a lot, how dare you?
Just saying. I don't pick the last call. The last call picks me.
As long as he picks me.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yes. Check out the merch. Function Your Way Out Live. Check out Texas Tail if
Thank
you're
you,
in
Texas
Galveston.
Tail. Thank y'all,
Yes,
everybody.
for sure.
Y'all have been awesome. The
Absolutely.
bartenders rock.
They all need raises. Everybody.
Shut up. Y'all be good. We're getting the hell up out of here.
Yes.
Catch you on the flip side.
Always.
My tongue, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you.